Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome in. I was just chilling. You know, I was gonna start the stream. About to transition to the chatting scene, and then Blue Archive just crashed. I don't know. I like to chill on the home screen, with Ibuki. You know, while I'm loading in, and then I leave it up while I go to the just chatting screen, and it just crashed. So I don't know what that's all about. So let me reopen the game. Starting off strong. Blue Archive crashed instantly. It's fun. Hello everyone. So we are playing some Blue Archive. Wildhunt is here, and I'm really excited. I've been waiting for this ever since they introduced Tsumugi. I've been waiting. Unfortunately, she's not being released. She probably won't be released for at earliest a year, unfortunately. So sadly, no Tsumugi, but we get her other friends, minus I forgot her name, the tsundere. I don't know many of the characters' names yet because I haven't played the story yet. But you got a nice big update. There's a lot of cool things that happened. Very minor things that they didn't really mention. I'm sure it's in some logs somewhere that I could look up, but I like what they did. But yeah, mostly we're going to do the story today. Yeah, we got a nice. I already started the event. It's just your standard event, except you get track running instead of an exchange shop, which is pretty fun. I like the track running. I bet it's gonna be airy running around. So yeah, we're gonna go over the update pretty quickly, with the exception of one thing, but I'll get to that. We'll spend some more time on that because that's going to be awesome. Let's see. Got some constant comment tea. Haven't had that in a while. Tastes pretty good. Oh, so I realized that I actually am going to be able to stream on Saturday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the... I'm debating doing a Friday and a Saturday stream because why not? But I'm probably going to still build the Blue Archive train, or the Shupogaki train. I'm still going to build that on Friday, I think. And then, because I want to play some more Unbeatable. I didn't play it last week because of the birthday stream. So I kind of want to play it this week. I don't know if I want to take 2 weeks off of Unbeatable. I might though. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling on Friday night. If I don't want to stream, I'll just stream the Lego build on Saturday morning and then just push back Unbeatable another week. The only thing is, the upcoming weekends, I'm going to be incredibly busy. I don't know if I'll be able to stream on Saturdays. I will try, but no promises. I know there's already one in February that I'm not going to be able to make, but the Saturday streams are going to be a little bit less frequent, but we'll see. But yeah, so we're definitely at least building the Highlander armored train set this weekend, whether it be Friday night or Saturday morning. It'll be one of them. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I think that's all I had to talk about. I think we should go ahead and let's just get into the update here. All right. Oh, well, here's our first update. Oh wait, no, hold on. That was weird. How did I get I got Ibuki to just kind of look around. If you click the character's eyes, you can get him to look, but I didn't have to click. How did I do that? All right, well, I don't know how I did that. Anyway, first update, I did turn on capture cursor because I think I've only seen one other person on Twitter notice this, but we have a new cursor. Now, granted, OBS is picking it up to be a little bit small. On my screen, it's like maybe twice the size, but it's cute. It's like a little triangle. It's like a blue triangle. It's got the same colors as Arona and Plana, like the mostly blue and a little bit of pink in the back. But yeah, I like it. It was like a tiny little touch. They didn't need to update it, but it looks really cool. I like it. So next thing, I did most of the tactical challenge, but I didn't do all of it because look at what they added. Normally, when you do a tactical challenge, you have to wait 50 seconds in between each run. So if I skip battle, now if I go back in, I used to have to wait 50 seconds, but now if I go in and I click start, I only have to wait 25 seconds. They cut the time, the refresh time for tactical challenge in half, and that is incredible. I love it. Blue Archive cinema update, thank you for cutting these times in half. Let's go. So tiny little thing. We have to wait half as long to do tactical challenge, which is incredible because I hated waiting 50 seconds. Let's see here. So new, we got a 2 times reward. They added Highlander. You can see right here. I added Highlander artifacts and whatever to the bounty overpass here. So you're going to want to farm those for a bit to get some Highlander stuff. Here we go. So let's see. And you got a nice little 2 times bonus for the next 4 days, it looks like. Yeah, I got 2. Okay. But yeah, so that's where they're going to put those. Pretty cool. So there's that. Nothing new in scrimmage. I still don't really... I feel like they should add more to scrimmage because it just feels random. Let's see. Lessons. So we're going to look for Ibuki. But before we do that, they added more Highlander. So now if you want to pick up some Highlander, possibly some Highlander materials, you want to do these. So you notice they are... Shoot, I meant Wildhunt. They have Wildhunt here. I'm still thinking about the Shupagaki train. But no, so what I meant was the Wildhunt students. So you want to do these if you want to get a chance to get some Wildhunt materials. It's only the every other one, so you have to make sure you're on the right one. It's not like these. These don't give you Wildhunt. It's every other one. So these and these 2. So yeah. And I believe it's going to be Haruhara and the DU district will give you those. So there's Wildhunt. It's a nice, a different place to get some Wildhunt materials. I gotta do this though. We gotta search for Ibuki though. Let's see where Ibuki is. No Ibuki? Where's Ibuki? She's not here today. Man, I hope she's here today. That would suck if she doesn't show up. Oh man. Guess I'm gonna farm some Wildhunt materials. Oh, there's Eri. Wow, no Ibuki today. What a ripoff. What a ripoff. Oh, nice. We got Miko level up. That's cool. Alright, so that was Haruhabara. I've been saying that wrong. Alright, then we go here. This is the Wildhunt, right? Yes. Alright, our last one here. I don't know if I got any, to be honest. The only issue is that every new school district they add, the more annoying it is to get the actual materials you want. It is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. It just takes a little bit longer to farm, and you can buy them. All right. So we got a few new updates here. By which I mean just one. So we have a normal invitation. They changed the icon a little bit to be like a ticket. So I can still go in here and I can invite like a character or whatever. So let me get Nia. Alright, I'm gonna do this in the other room. Alright. Bop, 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 and bop, and bop. Okay. Yep, so we can still invite one per cafe, but now you can go here and you can buy a number 2 invitation. You can buy, it looks like you can buy one a day. So you can invite one extra student to your cafe per day for 30 pyrazines. I just kind of want to do it just to see what it is. And then you have 18 hours to use it, it looks like. And you can use it on whoever you want. So like, let's use it on Megu, I guess. I guess I could have used it on Michiru. Cool. Yeah, so you can only buy one extra day. So, I don't know. It's kind of interesting, I guess. If you want to use it, go for it. If you have the pyrazines, there's nothing crazy about it. It's not going to help me max out my Ibuki anymore, so I'm probably not going to do it. Rather save the 30 pyrazines every day, so we're going to do that. Okay, so let's quickly take a look at the event while I do my dailies here. I can't do all of it. So we got our standard, it's only 11 episodes this time, but I remember it taking pretty long. But we got our event, 12 quests. The shop is a little different. You have 3 currencies to farm, as opposed to this one being like an event currency that you kind of get. But the materials are still the same. You have a ton, and these I'm definitely going to recommend go for these. Because once again, the only way to get them is random chance right now. So definitely want to buy the Wildhunt Tech Notes. And I would assume, yeah, the Wildhunt Blu-rays. Those are definitely worth it. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm going to buy these first. I'm buying all the gifts. Because that's what I do. I buy the gifts and I buy the furniture. Then I get the other stuff. Oh, and these I assume you get from just the 3rd currency. But there's also a dice race, which we'll probably get to. It's just like a standard dice race, I guess. Yeah, just a standard dice race. There's really not much to do here. Area runs around in a circle, and you get little materials. It's pretty cool. Alright, so I am going to be farming these. So it's around 20 times. Okay. Grab all our materials. And I believe the battle pass should reset in a couple days here. Or maybe not. The battle pass already finished, so I already did it. I guess it's not gonna, they're not doing another one for right now. Maybe it's not like a monthly battle pass. I don't know when they'll do the next one. I'm assuming it'll be, if they do it again, it'll be just the same. We shall see. Right, here we go. See what we got in the mail. Some standard stuff here. Well, we got a fair amount of polls for like the event update and whatever. So that was really nice of them. Recruit. Let's look at the new students here. So we still have our selective recruitment here, which I believe is what you pick your own 3-star for 20 bucks or something like that. PC exclusive is still out if you want that. It's pretty good, I guess. I think it's just a random 3-star. I don't think, yeah, it's just not a selector. Okay, these are the 2 new students, Eri, Kanoe. I literally know nothing about them. The only thing I heard was that Kanoe is going to be useful in Pedrozilla, I believe. But let's take a look at them real quick. Okay, Eri is a dealer. Sonic dealer. She's a striker, so she's on field. Okay. Let's see what she does. Of 5 costs, deals 1300 damage. It's attack to 1 target. If the magical charge is 2, it enhances this attack, adds 0.5 damage. Okay, then resets magical charge. Okay, interesting. So she's just a big damage dealer. And I assume, yeah, it doesn't say it can't crit, so I assume it can crit. So big damage, probably like a purple Mika, or no, purple normal Mika, because I realized we do have a purple Mika now. So it's purple normal Mika, not purple swimsuit Mika. All right, let's see. Spellbook guide decreases crit damage for an enemy, or crit damage resistance for an enemy, and deals damage. Okay, that could be interesting. I doubt that's really gonna help. Increases attack and increases sonic effect by 42. Okay, that's huge. Gains 1 magical charge upon defeating an enemy when an unenhanced EX skill. She doesn't enhance it though. Or does she mean when somebody uses an EX skill? So basically, I guess that means to get the full potential out of her, you need to use your EX skill 3 times. You use it twice to get the magical charge, and then your 3rd time is gonna deal a ton more damage. Interesting. Cool. I still feel like Swimsuit Mika's probably gonna be good in this point. I still fully don't understand how she works. I kind of did it for the EX challenge, or the challenges. All right, cool. But yeah, I can see her. Just your standard purple dealer. She can deal a lot of damage. Pretty cool. I don't know what her star ranks to. And then we have Kanoe, who's a silly. She is a mystic type. Okay, we haven't had a mystic. Oh, she's a tank. Oh, so she's gonna be a Natsu replacement. Okay, I thought she was gonna be like a dealer for Pedrozilla. This means that Ibuki is still gonna be queen. Actually, no, it's still Hoshino armed, but it's Ibuki in my heart. It's still gonna be Ibuki in my heart. Anyway, so Kanoe is gonna be a special or a mystic tank. Let's see what she does. Can use to recover 96% of healing as HP for 20 seconds. Oh, that's cool. All right, so she heals herself and she removes a debuff. So that's the big thing about Pedrozilla. It's if you have a debuff on a character, Pedrozilla will deal like a ton of damage. So basically what you need is you need a character who will get hit and then immediately use a skill that can remove the debuff. So Natsu does that. Basically, as soon as Pedrozilla hits you, you get a debuff dealt on you. And so you need a character that can remove that, which Gracia can do that, I believe. But she's, I think, the wrong defense type. But Natsu can do it, and now Kanoe can do it. And I think she's a little bit cheaper. She might be the same cost as Natsu. Okay. And then decreases crit res for enemies in circular area. Increases HP. And increases cost recovery. With an additional 85 for every heavy armor striker student. Interesting. Why? 5k. That's, I mean, 342 is pretty good, I guess, but I don't, that's a weird condition. But hey, it is what it, I am not complaining. Cool. But yeah, she's cool. Yeah, I could see how she'll be the Natsu replacement. That being said, I do have one 10 pull. I'll probably use it on Kanoe. I'm so debating between, I don't know which one I want. Do I want Big Hat Girl or do I want silly mixy lady? I think I want the silly mixy lady. I think I do. I love Aerie. I love them both, to be honest. I'm not pulling for them. I'm just figuring out which one do I use my 10 pull ticket on him. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire update. But before we get into the actual thing, there's one more thing I want to look at, and that is if we go to specialized students. So every time we have specialized students, they just like give you like a little bit of an extra buff for like or rewards when you're doing the thing. Like reward, they increase the amount of rewards you get. And basically none of these, like only Kanoe and Aerie make sense. Like Utaha's here, Kazusa's here, Yuka's here. Like none of these characters make sense in the story, right? And that's because actually I don't know why these people are there. I think it's just because these people are here. But that's mostly because these 5 characters, I believe, with the exception of some other characters, are now, they now have animations. So something they added in the last Fez, or 2 Fezes ago, was the striker tab. Obviously, or the strikers, you can pick them up. They have funny little animations. And then they added it for specials. Every new special they add is going to have one. So like Nagisa had one here. She gets a little tired. But like Kisaki doesn't have one yet because they said they're going to add them as they get time and fill them in. But those specialized students, which I can't get from this menu, but I know that Airi is one of them. And I already looked at Airi's. She's one of them. And I guess we'll get Yoshimi. Let's see what she is. But here we go. So first thing you may notice, depending on how big of an Airi fan you are, Airi's ice cream is doubled in size. Her ice cream, you can go back and look at some older videos of Airi. Her ice cream has doubled in size. It used to be twice as small. And so now Airi's ice cream is huge and I find it hilarious. But she has a new animation. So when you pick her up, she goes to eat it. And then she offers you some. I love it. It's so good. I love this one. It's so cute, man. Look at that determined face. It's kind of cool because like I feel like whoever wrote Airi's band story, I feel like I don't know, when they were first writing Airi, she felt like a pretty standard character, like nothing special about her, but they really like improved upon her character so much with the band story, and I feel like they're kind of retroactively trying to do that. Like this kind of like expression and action that she's doing is not something that she would have done back in when she was originally introduced. And she has a lot more expressions now, and I like that. All right, let's just put her down. Let's see what Yoshimi does. Oh, she just gets angry. She's a tsundere through and through. I love it. She's like fighting to get out. It kind of reminds me of what's her face, Koyuki. There's a couple characters that like get mad when you pick them up. Koyuki just gets scared. Hold on, where is she? Koyuki. Oh, these aren't in alphabetical order. There she is. So when you pick up Koyuki, he just like feels like she's running away. That's so funny. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see who else we got. We also got Utaha and Ichika swimsuit. Unfortunately, I don't have camping Maki, so I can't take a look. So we have Utaha and swimsuit Ichika, which I have not built yet. Alright. Okay, so I guess Utaha doesn't have one? Ichika definitely has one. Oh, that one's cute. Alright, so I guess it's not the special ones. So I guess we just have to go through and look. Man, am I just gonna go through and look through all of these really quick? I know it would take so long. Okay. They really should just compile a list. I'm sure someone out there has done a list. This is the one I'm curious about. How are they gonna do Himari? She's kind of in a wheelchair. That is something I just realized. How are they gonna do Himaris? Maybe they're just never gonna do it. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna touch that one. So we know Kisaki doesn't do it. Let's check these here. Okay. I know Rio has one because we had one for her. Obviously, she came out when they introduced the system. Alright, so try Ayane Fuka. So I guess maybe I just got lucky and they just happened to add Airi and Yoshimi? Oh, we have Iroha! Iroha's tired. Oh, that's cute though. And cheese. Back to being tired. Alright. Let's see. Ayane Karen? Oh, Ayane swimsuit gets one. Cool. Surprising that this is like Ayane swimsuit, but normal Ayane does not have one. That one's cute though. I'm glad we're doing this now, so I can kind of get a log. Wasting all my time. Alright, Karen doesn't have one yet. Alright, we just did Airi. Let's try Mari and Miku. Okay, Miku doesn't have one. Whoa, Cherino gets one? Let's go! Oh, that one's cute. I'm really interested to see like how they decide who gets them. Because like I said, it's just they're gonna do them all. It's just they're doing them as they get. So it's probably with every update they do a couple of them. I love the physics of the mustache. I don't think her normal one has that much physics. Let's see. Yeah, it's not too much because it's not that crazy of an animation. She just gets angry at you. That's so funny. She's so cute. I love it. Okay, Norika Atsuko. Norika Atsuko. Shina. Oh, I have to take them off. That would be crazy if they add Shimiko. Wait, Hane, Saya, let's see. Oh, Hane gets one. Wait, she has a bunny? Where did she get the bunny from? Wait, what? Hane, where did this bunny come from? That is really cute though. I don't know where you got it from, but it's adorable. And then Saya doesn't get one right now. Hanako, Yoshimi we did, Juri. Okay, Mashiro Hare. And then Karen, Hinata. Oh, Karen, yeah, Karen, she was dropped when this came out, so let's take a look. She's just embarrassed. That's kind of cute. I feel like she's leaning too far back. I guess that means we're picking her up from like her waist area. Oh, and Hinata gets one. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. I like it. I'm surprised. Like I said, I'm generally surprised at like who they pick. You would assume they pick like the most popular ones, but they're really not. And that's fine. Kana gets one. I remember this one. Look at that smile. That beautiful smile. And then Miyu doesn't get one just yet. I don't even think they get voice lines yet. Alright, let's check. It was Senna and Saya that I missed. Senna's thinking about dead bodies again. Always thinking about dead bodies. Okay, Moisaki. Okay. Oh man, I hope Minori has one. Aw. I don't know if we're ever gonna get one for the... I mean, we're gonna get one for the collabs, but they're probably gonna be like the last. I kind of hope we get a new collab. Oh, this one I remember seeing a ton of. This one's cute. He has a bag of presents. Hane is so pretty. I like her Christmas outfit a lot better than her normal outfit. I've also never really looked at her halo. Her halo is very cute. She's so pretty. And then nothing for Amy. Okay. Kaide, Mimori. Let's see. Alright, surely Cutie no swimsuit, right? No. I guess she came out like an update or two before. Okay. Alright, I don't know about these girls here. We'll see. Well, Ayane's swimsuit got one, so... Okay, but Serika's swimsuit didn't get one. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. It could also be the devs' favorite ones, where maybe they're like, hey, I love this character, I'm gonna do it. Real quick. No, I like it. Thank you for the drink. Or are you gonna drink it? Oh, she's trying to give it to somebody else. She's gonna give it to Pina. Drink up. Okay. Wait, Pina Guide gets one, but not Tsubaki Guide? I'm so confused. I guess that one was recent. But I mean, I don't know. The event was a rerun. Alright, it's still cute though. Alright, let's check these two. Tomoe Chipao. Alright. Kikyo definitely, because she just came out. What is she reading? It looks like a Dr. Seuss book. I don't think it is. It's definitely not Dr. Seuss, but it looks like a Dr. Seuss book. That's really funny. I think we just have like 2 more here, which I did Ichika and I didn't do Nia. Nia should have one. Why does she get striker student down? Nia's the only one that does that. That's funny. Ah. Look at you pretending you're fancy. Throw you off screen. Okay. Alright. That's all I wanted to do. We had new characters to look at, so I looked at them. All right, let's just stop yapping. Let's do what we're all here for. Let's start the story. Oh wait, hold on. I actually have to go back. I didn't do the prologue. What I need to do is the prologue. Prophecy. Oh yeah, I got some weird glitches where the game screen would peek through the background. It was really weird. Now that the time has come, power of Arcana shall guide us into shaping our new future. New hoo hoo, new hoo hoo. A new laugh that I have to get unembarrassed about. I'm sure it'll be fun. Now let's begin before the accursed brings upon the calamitous end. I love her big hat. Oh, you were summoned by the call of destiny. Soon the protection of the stars shall carve hope, and the drawing sun shall chase away the impurities. The chariot of victory will charge through despair. Oh, she's doing a tarot card reading. And don't you do 3? I don't know anything about tarot cards. Or if they're even, if I'm thinking of the right thing. I think they're tarot cards. Don't you only do 3? Why is she doing like 5? And that mighty power shall take down the ominous tower and bring upon the brilliant dawn. Thank you. Ooh, this reading. Or maybe that was her shuffling the deck. There's no mistaking it. The prophecy predicts everyone's dearest wishes coming true. Yoo-hoo-hoo. The day my artistic sense explodes is nearly upon us. Yoo-hoo-hoo. 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 Now I have nothing to fear, no matter what the future brings. Let's begin. This brilliant first step will be engraved in all history. All right. Was that the prologue? There it is. Oh, it's so loud, my ears. I'm excited. This group of girls is so funny. I still want Tsumugi though. Give me Tsumugi. See, yeah, this is what's happening for the things. Like the background bleeds through. I want to know how we get there. I'm assuming I'm going to be walking and Tsumugi's going to run into me. Because I feel like that's something Tsumugi would do. That's my best guess. A restful, peaceful plaza. Oh, that's Tsumugi's music. So cool. It sounds familiar. Incredible, such performance from a student. This death metal, it screams to my soul. Student death metal. Oh no. That could only mean one thing. Are they gonna show her? All right, that performer must be. Are they gonna show her or her? So it is her. Oh, okay, but it's gonna be in her normal outfit. Okay. There's a different picture of Tsumugi that you'll see. You'll see. Thank you, everyone. My name is Shina Tsumugi, and I come from a wonderland. She's the student I wanted first. I wanted her to come out first, but I have to wait like over a year. Oh, man. Well, you know all that it's built. Well, you all know that it's built like a... Oh my god, I can't read. While you all know it's but a fairy tale, I'd like to emphasize that the feeling is all that matters. It is Tsumugi. Ah, what an unexpected and fateful reunion. However, a friend told me I'd meet someone special soon. I'm sorry, I have to have doubted her. I see now that the red thread of fate is decidedly non-fiction. Since we've met again, perhaps we should talk for a while. I like to imagine that she's still talking in front of an audience, and this is just part of it, and they're like, wait, why is she just talking to him now? What? I think I've busked enough for now. Sure, he's so excited. Tsumugi. Sensei is like, yay. Absolutely. Then let's go to Wonderland. By Wonderland, you mean the park's forest? A death metal auditorium? I believe it will be more interesting if we keep it a surprise. Now, this way. I am sure it will be an unforgettable experience. I'm sure it will. I've always wondered, like, okay, so we're going to a sweet shop, which makes sense. But I've always wondered how he's gonna get to Wildhunt, or why he hasn't gone there in the first place. Granted, I'm assuming there's probably a ton of schools and he doesn't need to go to them all, or maybe he does, but like on non-important event-worthy stories. But I'll have to see how big they are. They could be a small private, I mean, ooh, that's something interesting. I just thought of some of these could be private schools. Because all the schools, Millennium, well, the big schools, Millennium, Gehenna, Trinity, Red Winter, probably, technically Abydos, but not really, are publicly funded schools. But I would assume that Wildhunt is probably a private school. I'll have to see. I could see it being still a public school, just a small public school for artists or whatever. We'll see. Now, what do you think? How does it feel to come to Wonderland with me? Isn't this just an ordinary dessert cafe? Sensei, wonder derives from something unexpected, unfamiliar, and intriguing. This is the first time the two of us have been to this cafe. Surely that's something out of the ordinary, not a novel. Fair enough. Hello, Kayan. Welcome in. How are you doing? We just started. How are you doing? I finally met Tsumugi. My life is complete. But she's still not out yet, so I don't care. I suppose so. It would be a shame if a student and a teacher's relationship were so tied up in awkwardness. How about it? Let's familiarize ourselves by making a story together. As in, get to know each other? You make it sound like I asked you out on a date. No. I won't completely deny it. Something of that. Emotion is all that matters. That being said, I have a question. Did you enjoy my last performance? Yeah, I only heard like 2 seconds of it, but it was good. The 2 seconds I heard were great. Oh, there we go. There's the Tsumugi. I forgot, man. We all need to die. Oh, where's Odie when you need her? I need Odie to scream this for me. Wah! It was incredible. Sensei? Ah, well, it was fun. I'm glad. I'm sorry I couldn't invite you to the after party. The other members are a bit shy. They seemed very shy. Agreed. I would like to introduce you all someday if we get the chance. I really, you know what this means though? Even though we're not getting Tsumugi right now, this means that we are going to get Tsumugi in maybe about a year when this event reruns. But it means we're also going to get death metal Tsumugi. Tsumugi death metal. That would be so good, man. Imagine a Tsumugi death metal costume or skin. That would be sick. Oh man, that's gonna be so fun if they ever do. It's right there. They just gotta make the death metal band. It could be a not a crossover event, but it could be an event where Sugar Rush gets back together and they face off against Tsumugi's band in another like event. Dude, it's easy. It's right there. You have it, Blue Archive. Nexon, get to writing. You can do it. Death metal versus J-pop? I don't really know what song. I think it's just normal pop that Sugar Rush did. Maybe soft rock, or what is it, the light rock? I forgot what you call it. I forgot what they called it in K-On! Or whatever. Anyway, I would like to introduce you all someday if we get the chance. They're all Wildhunt band members. No, my bandmates come from other schools. That's honestly pretty cool. You don't get a lot of inter-school friendships. You have Ichika, who only really does that due to her job. But you don't get too many inter-school friendships. You obviously had Neru and Seiya, but that was recent due to the event. And I mean, you do get a lot of crossovers where like Gehenna went to Shanhaijing and stuff like that. So they do exist, but I don't know if those are really friendships. We'll have to see. That's cool though. You see, Wildhunt doesn't have a band club. Strange, isn't it? No one to jam with, even though we're in an art academy. That is highly surprising. In fact, we don't have any official clubs at Wildhunt. Huh? Okay. Interesting. I suppose they believe that almost everyone gets their creative energy out through their specialized majors. It's generally fulfilling. Okay, I could see that. So their clubs are their majors. I could see that. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I had a major and I still went to other clubs completely unrelated to that. Then there are students like me who require official permission to pursue outside activities. What? This has got to be a private school for sure. All right, well, we have our first ad break coming up. Hope you get some cool and interesting ads. I'll fill you in with what you missed out on once we get back. And I'll see you in a bit. Hope you enjoy them. So you need permission to join, to do extracurriculars. That's crazy. So is it like... Oh, well, that's it right there. That's how they're going to explain that we haven't met them before, because they're not allowed to just leave the school. So... Interesting. It's got to be like a boarding school then, right? It might seem strict, but I suppose there are unofficial channels. Perhaps their students with similar interests could share them in secret. There's so much I want to say, but we don't have the time. To put it simply, I think of Wildhunt as a wonderland of hopes and dreams. Wonderland of hopes and dreams? At Wildhunt, you are free to embrace your dreams and pursue them, as long as you're determined. Ah, yes. If you have a lot of questions, we might as well jump in. Sensei, from now on, I will be your rabbit. Seems like a bit of a stretch, but you are an artist, so... Continue on with this metaphor. What do you mean? What do you mean? I already have 4 rabbits. Like the rabbit that led the girl to Wonderland. I shall lead you to Wildhunt. Oh. I see. Different kind of rabbits. Actually, I have 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. It's 8. 9 with Toki. There are nine rabbits. Technically, they're bunny. Well, 4 rabbits, 5 bunnies. Close enough. And probably more in the future whenever Nexon decides to make more bunny girls. Which honestly, I don't know if they will. Well, we have Bunny Girl Koyuki and the Bunny Girl, like, Odyssey members. Odyssey thugs. So, okay, we do have some. We have a few more bunnies that they have to do. I don't know if they'll make any more. It'll probably be an Odyssey school thing. Because I think we know that the casino ship, the casino cruise ship was run by Odyssey, which would imply that Odyssey thugs are bunny girls. At least on that ship. So much bunny girl lore in the Blue Archive universe. Atmosphere is all that matters. Good. Then let's explore Wildhunt and share plenty of stories. I'd like to introduce you to my friends in my dorm. I know they're looking forward to meeting you. Oh, Tsumugi's friends. I'd love to meet them. Then it's decided. I still need to finish a few things, so let's meet up in a bit and explore the academy properly. Since I am your rabbit, I will wear a bunny girl costume. Oh, I just said it. There we go. There's Nexon's new skin is Bunny Girl Tsumugi. I still would rather have Tsumugi death metal. That's not necessary. Really, such a shame. Bunny girls and guitars are so meaningful in music history. Now, I did see this on Twitter, but this is a reference. This is a reverence to the melancholy of Suzumi Horimiya. I think that's the name of the show. I watched it. I just forgot the name because it's such a long name. It's a pretty good show. I liked it. This is the reference to the song that she sings when she's dressed as a bunny girl and she sings a song and she kills it. And it's pretty good, but yes. Reference. They're referencing the thing. I wanted to show you. Not this time. Please keep it normal. I'll just say not this time. We'll say maybe in the future. Then I'll save that as a special treat for next time. Now then, shall we order? What a menu. Wow, Sensei, look at this description. A demonic dessert medley that will make your head spin with just a bite. And the very berry cake here challenges my perceptions with just a glance. Welcome back from ads, everybody. You didn't miss much except the fact that talked about some bunny girl lore in Blue Archive. So that's really it. We talked about the lore of bunny girls and how they're important for some reason. Hope you got some good ads. The berries are stacked higher than the cake. The fact that the berries look like eyeballs is also quite charming. Wait, I'm dumb. Did the ads even play? Yes, they did. Okay, never mind. They look like eyeballs. It's quite charming. What did you say? Come to think of it, there is a senior in my dorm who would love these garnishes. There's also one who always wears a witch hat. Such a fetching style. You'll meet them all soon. Sounds unique. Seems like an interesting group. They're very interesting. Though I hadn't realized it in the moment. Here they are. Our story together had already begun. Oh man, I'm so excited. Wildhunt inspection point. I was on the way to the Wildhunt Academy with Tsumugi when I was shot and murdered again. It's a long underground tunnel like a rabbit hole. Maybe I should have worn my bunny girl costume after all. I'm kidding. I do know that there's a time and place. So if things line up just right, maybe you will? Alright man, Sensei, you gotta make a decision. You gotta say, do you want it or do you not want it? Because earlier you said, no, don't do that. That's wrong. But now you're like, so wait, maybe you will? You gotta make a decision. Stand on one side of the line. I don't care which side, just stand on a line. You can't straddle the bunny girl suit line. It could go any way. Who knows? Let's continue. I can hardly wait for you to meet everyone. Follow me. It's only a little further. Oh, wow. This is a castle? Oh my god. Look at how far back it goes. How big is this? This is like a full-on, like, campus. Huh? Is this? Whoa, I love these outfits. These look sick. Let's take a look. Nice little suit. Interesting way to hold a gun, but I like it. I like the little lapel thingies. It's not an epaulet. Epaulet would go around it. I guess it kind of is though. And I love the pauldron. The pauldron is so cool. A pauldron on a suit? That's sick, man. I love the pauldron. Or that's more of like, it's too long to be a pauldron. It's kind of more like just a shoulder cape. That's fun. I like this design. It's simple and cool. All right. You will submit a brief inspection. We ask for your peaceful cooperation. Inspection? Our academy is a bit sensitive about outside contraband. Don't worry, I'm certain you'll do fine. Yeah, looks good. You may proceed. Okay. Then, shall we get going? Is Wildhunt always this strict? There is a saying, art is an explosion. We had an incident where a student made that a reality. I wonder who that could be. I wonder who that could be. I don't know if they're going to explain who that is in this story. Maybe it's the next one, which should be pretty. It's either this one or the next one. There's a Wildhunt story that's going to come up. It could be this one. I don't think it is though. They might introduce her, but it'll happen. We'll find out who that is soon. Another student once pushed the limits with an experimental loudspeaker. It shattered several windows. I see why you need inspections. They sound very passionate. Art is an explosion after all. And shall we keep going? Yeah. I'm having a good time. I like it. I'm excited for the new backgrounds and the new music. Not long after. We're here now for a proper introduction. Welcome to the home of the artistic endeavors. Whoa. Whoa, we've never had like a bird's eye view of an academy. Yo. That was so cool. We've never had bird's eye of a... I have to go back and screenshot that. That's so cool. That's awesome. I kind of wish they did that with more, but I feel like Wildhunt might be the only school small enough to do that. Because like the other ones are like cities. This is like just a college campus size. Because it's just the private school. That was really cool. I like that. Okay. I mean, this background here already looks way bigger than the bird's eye view we just got, but that's still really fun. Wildhunt Art Academy. Wow, it's breathtaking. It's an academy of artists constructed by artists for the advancement of artists. It's not as big as the main trio, but our history rivals Trinity or Gehenna's. Ooh, okay. Students live in strictly managed dorms where we cultivate our skills all night and day. It sounds like a fight is happening nearby. What? Get with the times? Are you saying my view of art is outdated? I never said that. Maybe you should schedule an ear cleaning to get back to me. Also, let's check out this other girl here. Okay, just like a little... Oh, there's a gunfight. Get down. In that case, come at me, you ignoramus. Come on, man. That's like the easiest word ever. Oh my gosh, guys. Sometimes we have intellectual debates over art theory. They're literally shooting at each other. Art is about struggle and conquest after all. Okay, Tsumugi. Okay. And shall we keep going? My dorm is right up here. Shouldn't we put a stop to it? Come on, man. This is the daily life of an artist. That's really funny. Because like even in Gehenna, the fights aren't like fully ignored. People either like get out of the way or the prefect team has to come and stop them. I don't think that there are any like fights in any academy where people are like shooting at each other and people are like, ah yes, daily life. Something like this may happen in Gehenna, but no one's just like during the moment. They're like, oh, we got to take care of this. Then after that, they're like, ah, classic Gehenna day. Here, they're just like, it's currently a gunfight and we're just walking through it. Granted, this feels like maybe it's more of like a duel than like an actual like gunfight or like a shooting, you know? But I don't know. This is kind of funny. This is the daily life of an artist. Now, our room is at the end of this hallway. Tsumugi's room. Will it be a pleasant fairy tale? Will it be an intense as death metal? I suppose you'll have to see for yourself. Our room is dormitory 4, unit 404. Haha, good joke. Some say it's ominous because 4 sounds similar to the word meaning death in other languages. I personally find the symmetry very satisfying. We all need to die, haha. Oh, were you inspired by my lyrics? Those were yours? I wouldn't take the number literally. I'm almost certain we're all alive. Just think of it as subversive social commentary. Okay. Whatever you say, Tsumugi. Anyway, since the number makes people uncomfortable, my roommates and I've given it a nickname. And here we are. Let's go. What's the nickname? What's the nickname? Here, welcome to our humble dorm. It's cozy, isn't it? Why are there no lights? Oh, that's funny. You can see you can see Aries' broom and her fan on the top of the shelf. That's pretty good. And there's Kanoe's cauldron. This is kind of cool because this dorm is one of the first times when they've specifically said this is going to be someone's room. We've had like for example, the background they use for like Hina, Hoshino, Shiroko. I think you go to Serika's room. No, you don't go to Serika's room. There's a couple students where you go to their physical like house and their bedroom, but it's all the same background. But this one is very specific. You could tell immediately this is very specifically these 4 girls' dorm. That's kind of funny. Obviously, we get Shell's office, so there's a few. I guess technically Kisaki's bed chambers. You get to see her bedroom. But that's cool that you can actually see that this is very specifically the 4 of them's bedroom or dorm room. Ooh, something feels mystical about it. There's like a pentagram on the floor. Actually, that's a compass. Oh. I've been waiting for this face. You're finally here. The one that drawn by magic of Arcana. I also feel the pull of fate. Ah, come on, this is our first meeting. Can you all be normal for once? Wait, what? Oh no. You've been planning did you kidnap me? Was I kidnapped? But the card said greeting of gravitas was ideal. Aries readings are very accurate. I'm sorry, let me apologize on their behalf. They can't help but be freaks. Tsumugi, you seem a little bit embarrassed. I'll introduce you to my roommates. The eldest is Kanoe. Here she is. Yay! The light's turning on like a spotlight. Oh my god, dude. I heard from Mugi. Nice to meet you. Nya, apparently. And a crow. You have interesting pets. When did they get here? They're not mine. They usually leave on their own, so I try not to bother them. I see. Now, next is Eri from my grade. Sensei, do you believe in magic? If you consider several overwhelming surprises to be magic, sure. Doesn't magic literally exist in this universe? I can't really tell. Because like the way they shoot their guns, the things that come out, it looks very magical and mystical. And obviously the whole like, that's more science than magic though. It's like a mystical science. It's like a science beyond our understanding, but it's still science. I'm trying to think of like final episode. I don't know. I don't know if there is genuine magic in this unit. I think there has to be. I don't know if I'd call it magic. It's more like paranormal stuff or like supernatural maybe, which I guess is kind of magic. Obviously we have the whole Halos thing and the sort of pseudo immortality. So I don't know. I feel like magic does exist in this world, not in the standard sense, but not like the witch kind of magic, but I don't know, maybe. As I thought, yeah, I knew you were one of us, Sensei. No more than a teacher, you are the master. Wow, I was interested. I was like, I know we're gonna get some kind of origin to why she calls us master, but it just immediately goes off. Like 2 lines, and there we go. I feel an incredible magical attraction in the room, master. I'm a master? Uh-oh. And this is the youngest, Drana. The tsundere! We have not had a true tsundere in a long time. Sensei, it's not too late. Run for your life. They're holding me here, but you could still have a chance. Oh, okay. Maybe she's not a tsundere. Maybe she just hates her friends. You're being held? She's joking. As you can see, she's perfectly free and quite spirited. Lastly, I am Sheena Tsumugi. I am the Snow White of this cottage, living among such adorable people. I thought you were Sleeping Beauty. Wait, no, I thought you were the rabbit. I could be whatever I put my mind to. It is like that in art, where your persona is all that matters. Ah. See, they're all weird. They can't be normal for a second. What does normal even mean at Wildhunt? Yeah, admit it. You like spending time with us. Who would like this? You better watch out one day. I'm gonna prove to the world that you're all cultists. I mean, they kind of are. Cultists? Wait, what is she talking about? As I said, Wildhunt doesn't support official club activities. But everyone needs hobbies other than one's major. The desire for creation is infinite. Yeah, that's why I worked with my roommates and formed an unofficial club. We are a society of talented girls who investigate philosophical and aesthetic ways in which the occult has shaped history of art. All right. We are the Occult Investigation Society, or Occult Society for short. It's very intellectual. All right. I'm sure it is. I mean, you do have cult built into the name, so. Occult Society. So that's why this room's like this. With that said, let's introduce ourselves again. Come on, girls. My name is Shirao Eri. My major is painting. I'm the founding president of the Occult Society and the last magician of this era investigating the existence of magic. Sheena Tsumugi, as you know, I am an applied music major and vice president of the society. Wait. So you are a music major, but the school won't let you form a band. That's what I was like. I was interested because I was like, okay, maybe it's like just an arts school. Like an art school, not like, because like obviously music is a form of art, but like it's not, when you say art, you think painting, drawing, stuff like that. But no, she is a literal music major, but they don't let her have a band? Surely she's got to be in like, wait, applied music. It's applied music. Is that like music theory or something? It's applied music. The practical study through private one-on-one musical vocal lessons rather than theoretical study. Oh! So applied is just like no music theory. Just show up to a lesson. I'm going to teach you how to play your instrument. Interesting. And they're not allowed to form a band? Or at least she must be in a band, right? Especially if it's applied music. You have to have some kind of like recital to graduate. They don't do like maybe they do, but it's like a class, like how in high school choir is a class that you can take. I don't know. I joined because I want to know if I can summon a demon with the power of death metal. It's a good purpose. Maybe this is why they don't want you to form a club, Tsumugi. You may call me Itagaki Kanoe. My major is a secret. If there's anything you don't know, you can ask me because I know all. Whatever it may be. Nya. Caw. See? You see what I mean? You gotta run from these freaks while you still can. And the little one who pretends she's normal is Kinui Rena. Despite her unusual aesthetic choices, she majors in fashion design. I think it's pretty good. You're the unusual one, accessorizing with eyeballs. I think you're pretty good. Believing the occult is so stupid. But the occult does exist. There are so many pieces of evidence with eyewitnesses. Like a giant pedo-shaped beast appearing at the sea near DU. That's a good point. I don't know if that's strictly related to the occult, but a giant pedozilla did appear. That is a good point. Also, what is Hieronymus? What about Gregorius? What are they? What about like all of Aria's Academy? What about the witches? The blue witches, or whatever they're called. The sisters or something like that? Dancing dolls in the abandoned amusement park. Hey, yeah. Unidentified monsters being pulled out of suspicious books. I don't know about that one. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. I'm just missing it. It sounds slightly off topic. Anyway, it seems like you girls have a lot of fun. It's not just us. The whole academy is fun, Master. In fact, shall we go tour the place together? Let's venture out and do a little occult investigation right now. They're all excited. Sure, lead the way. Brenna's like, why are you going along with this? Whatever. And there's no helping some people. Then it's decided. Yes, everyone, let's go together. Wait, what's even the plan here? Of course, even before Master arrived, the plan was already cast in the threads of fate. The first place is one of my favorites. Oh, it's one of mine too. Don't tell me. No, not there. Yes. Please, I beg you, don't start any trouble. Too bad. It's happening. It's happening. And so the Wildhunt tour began. I'm excited. Hello, Commander. How are you doing? Azus, you got Dress Kyoko. Hey, that's pretty good. Unless you really want a Kanoe. But Dress Kyoko's pretty good. But also, rest in peace if you wanted Kanoe. Occult in Art. We're just going through the story here. We're starting episode 3, so we're pretty early. And the Occult Society took me to the, drumroll please, the art museum. Oh, so this is your art gallery, looks like? Yes, it displays our beloved timeless masterpieces. And beyond the showcased works, the whole building is an art piece. Now, look at this dome structure over here. Isn't the curve so beautiful? When the building was constructed, the trend was to create brutalist and authoritarian structures, but this art gallery was different. Instead of being cliche, it focused on the nature of beauty through curved dome. Interesting. Please, Jodex, give me Kanoe. 120 points. Oh, man. Oh, dude, I hope you get it. I just have that one 10 pull. The free 10 pull from GA, and then I'm done. If I don't get Kanoe, I don't get Kanoe. The pain. Do you see it? The intentional golden ratio. This transformative moment in Kivoto's art. That sounds right. Let us back up and admire it. Harry is quite talented at explanations. We're really gonna keep this up? Do you not go to the same school, Brenna? He's got a point. That's like, she knows. Now, look over here. This painting is called Portrait of Genesis. It very much represents the spirit of Wildhunt. Bask in the visual countless wraiths charging into the dying sunset. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, it's very impressive. I nearly cried when I first saw it. The Portrait of Genesis is undoubtedly also a tremendous part of occult history. I wish I could make something like this. It's so original. It represents the school, and it will be admired by future generations. Yes, I believe I can paint something like this one day. I believe. You can do it, Ari. You can do it. I look forward to it. Show me when you finish. New who? Of course. After all, pursuing the occult will surely lead me to creating a masterpiece. Is that how it goes? Is that how it works? Truthfully, I believe art and the occult were born in tandem. After witnessing supernatural things like souls, magic, and ghosts, and then studying them, people sought to express the unthinkable, and art was the only way. The occult is not just a theory, it's already rooted deeply in our culture and lives. And you can see all the proof in the Portrait of Genesis. Okay. I'm listening. I'm not believing you yet, but I'm listening. I'm listening. This painting, one riddled with wraiths, is at the gem of the school, and that means that the heart of the academy is linked to the occult. I can back this up with evidence, by the way. Do you see the stone statue? Wow, she's really going off. I knew that this was gonna be like, oh, an occult society. I didn't realize this was gonna be like almost flat earth level of stuff, but I'm intrigued. I'm listening. I might be converted. Do you see the stone statue next to the portrait of Genesis? That statue used to point directly at the old bell tower, one that no one was allowed to enter. They called it the Nameless Bell Tower because its true name was lost. However, its prophecy remained. That is, on Doomsday the bell sings alone. A marching army of wraiths practically pointing to a doomed bell tower. This surely can't be a coincidence. I wonder if it's related to the day the world ended, or like the final episode thing. I wonder. Because that's something I did want to mention was, I mean, the entire world almost got destroyed. I get there was probably no big, like, creature, but the sky turned red, and the world almost ended. Surely that must have meant something. But I guess Wildhunt, I mean, they're a really small school, so I can imagine them not sending an army or whatever. But surely some of them would be like, yo, maybe we check in with Shale, see if everything's good. Maybe? That's not all. According to ancient folklore, if you connect the major facilities of Wildhunt, a magical circle will form. That's right, like a magical glyph master. And if you complete this shape under the light of the full moon, true magic will happen. Wow. Right, the occult is everywhere, and we also have a statue that cries blood, a portrait that moves its head, and a piano that plays itself. Even in this gallery, there's that demon statue that moves independently. How can you look at all this magic and not conclude that the arts and the occult are— oh my god, I skipped the line. The arts and occult are not intertwined. The more she talks, the more it sounds like an urban legend. Aries. Aerie always has the coolest stories. Wait, someone's coming. Hello? Hey, girls. Oh, it's Aerie. Hello, Aerie. Hiya. Huh? Who's your friend? I don't think we were acquainted. This is Shale Sensei. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome, Sensei. I suppose Aerie is giving you the Grand Gallery tour. And Aerie, hello. Hello, Aerie's fascinating roommates. Everyone's so polite. I'm kind of scared. Why is everyone so polite? I mean, it's cool, but I'm scared. I'm disappointed to miss out on all the fun. Hey, Aerie, how come you never hang out with us like this? That isn't on purpose. I know, I was just joking. But we should do something soon. It's kind of sad that we only talk in class. What should I say? Aerie? I must consult the Arcana. I think she'll save the tarot reading for next time, Aerie. We got a lot to do. See you later. Let's have tea or something. It'll be fun. Absolutely. I look forward to it. All right, so we want to talk about that. Is there a problem with you three? You good, Aerie? No, it's nothing. Everyone's nice and kind and normal and talented. It's me that's Aerie. We can get into that later. Okay. Seems to be a story there. Better let it go. Sorry, it's my fault. I was wondering how they were gonna have to, because I figured this story would have to pivot to Kanoe and Aerie having to be more of the main characters, you know? Because at first I was like, oh, Tsumugi's the main character. Why isn't she the release? Why aren't they releasing her? But it makes sense. So she just got us here, and Aries, that's gonna be the main story. Okay, that's cool. Like I said, they don't have to, but it would be weird if Tsumugi was the main character and they were like, but we're not gonna release Tsumugi. I don't think they've done that. With the like the main character of the story. not being released first. Anyway,
Then let's show Sensei that. Hee.
oh, you mean that? Yes. No, not again. It's too much. Let's not. What are you planning on doing?
You'll know once we do it. Let's begin, everyone. You too, Sensei. Follow us.
Oh, yes. I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't kill me, please.
We have arrived.
Isn't this the same place as before?
It looks the same place, but we have entered a different realm. We just did a ritual together.
We drew a sucral by walking around the art gallery. It was our own magic circle that cast a little... cast what? Cast a spell to talk to the demon. Wildhunt created the statue as a gift to Trinity long ago. Like a gargoyle, it protects and is meant to chase away other worse demons. So why is it still here? It guarded the apex of Trinity Cathedral for ages, but it was gifted back to us so we could celebrate our cultural heritage. Interesting. Our voices will surely awaken the historical magical demon.
Hehe, Mugi, lead us.
Yes, I shall commune with the demon. Oh, maybe you should tune your guitar. I am the terrorist of art. I dominated the ancient paints and will conquer all the books. Now that's a lyric. Wah! Now that's a lyric. Wow, Tsumugi's death metal voice is so awesome. Gets me every time. It's really something to be... Is that really something to be adored? Can you really talk to a demon like this? Sure, see for yourself. The statue moved?
Yeah, we didn't lift a finger.
I knew it. Demons do exist.
Yeah, great. Let's beat it. You know, it is dangerous to stay.
I see. If we remain here, the accursed was summoned by the demon statue shall attack us. Accursed? You guys summoned a demon and you're just gonna run away? What do you mean?
Yes, well, it's fine to have fun. We must know the right to retreat.
Everyone, let's get moving. Okay. I guess we're going. Okay. Cool. That was so sudden, but the demon statue definitely moved. I wondered who or what was this accursed. What's going on at this school? I want to go home. I don't want to be here. I do want to be here. All right. Wildhunt Arch Street. The bearer of the voice. We ran to the center of the school. Yeah, that was quite the sprint.
Yes, we should be safe here.
New foo-foo. Oh my god. We surely lost the accursed.
Yeah, stop being so dramatic. You're confusing Sensei by talking like that.
I'm gonna think of it. What actually happened at the art gallery? How did the demon move on its own?
Through a paranormal phenomenon called a poltergeist. Watch out. The ghost of the demon statue will remember you, Sensei.
What poltergeist? The demon statue moved because all that screaming shook at the pedestal. Huh? Is that what that was?
You can believe whatever you want.
Look at that shameless face. This is all a hoax, a joke. There's no such thing as demons or magic. I gather that you don't believe in the occult. What gave you the first hint?
No, I'm just doomed to room with a bunch of seniors obsessed with it.
What did I do to deserve this? How did you all meet? She just said they all were forced to room together. That's just how it works.
I was assigned dorm 404, that's it.
Why would they assign a freshman with seniors? That's not how that works. Or maybe she's like a junior. That's not that different. Okay.
Students like us don't have a say. The assembly decided to stick me with these three, and that was that. Now, the assembly is... The official title of the assembly is the Assembly of Arts. They're an organization that determines our work's artistic merit based on very strict categories. I guess you could think of them as a student council. You met the prefectural council at the inspection point, right? They answer to the assembly too. The assembly has absolute unquestionable power. Sounds like we have another dictatorship on our hands. I like that. We have 2 dictatorships in the world. Let's go. Man, I'm trying to think what Wildhunt represents. I was thinking France, but I don't know. Did France ever have like an authoritarian regime? They probably did at some point, but I can't remember. I don't know much about French history. The architecture doesn't look very it looks very European. I don't think it looks very French though. It looks like, I guess it could be UK, but I don't think this maybe it could be UK. It's a stretch. I'm just trying to think what it'd be. I don't know. All I could do, I'm sure someone's already figured it out. I don't know much about world history anyway. They're the ones who determine the dorm assignments. I can't go up to them and say, oh, I don't mess with my roommates. They don't care. Clearly, there's only one thing I can do in this situation, and that's making these weirdos stop being freaks. Then I can finally have a normal school life. Aha. See, you're looking out for your friends. Excuse me, where'd you get that idea from? Just wait and see. I'll make the 3 of them open their eyes to the truth. Such spirit. I like it. It's a sincere joy to spread glory of the occult to juniors like Rena. You think you can fool me? I'm immune to hoaxes. Good. That's the spirit. Oh, God. Leave her alone. Now, let's move on to the next location. The cards tell me we should next head to... Ooh, this is interesting. So we're going there. Okay, everyone, follow me. This is our main street. Our main street is dedicated to art. Is everything dedicated to art? You can see that Wildhunt's oldest sculptures adorn the way. Every work was done by not only an artist, but a legend. Yes, the relief and design of this fountain was constructed by Leopardo da Vinci. So this is Italy then, right? Was Leonardo da Vinci an Italian? I don't know. Please don't make fun of me. I know nothing. No, not Leonardo DiCaprio. Not what I want. He's Italian. Oh, let's go. He's Italian. I'm a genius. So this is Italy. I guess it's Italy. Wait, yeah, obviously it's Italy. I just had flashbacks. Obviously this is Italy. The fascist regime. Yeah. No duh. Was it, hold on. Yeah, Mussolini. Okay. I got it. I figured it out. It's Italy. The fascist regime in Italy. Okay, we got it. I don't know if they were that known for art though. Well, I guess they had Leonardo da Vinci. Obviously Leonardo and Mussolini, totally different timelines, or time periods, but that's okay. It's Italy. Duh. Okay. I get it. Now we have this in mind. This is Italy during the fascist regime, I suppose. They don't really talk too much about that period. I should learn more about that. Everyone focuses on the other people, you know, the other guys, the other fellas that were doing it.
But I don't know much about the Italian part. I'll have to look into that. Oh, I think I saw that in a magazine once. Yoo-hoo-hoo. And since so many great artistic works are here, of course there are plenty of stories about the occult.
Please don't.
What kind of stories?
Long ago, some immoral artists broke taboo and attempted to bring their works to life. They encased living people inside their sculptures, believe it or not. Many of those sculptures are on this very street, so, some say, you can hear the whispers of tormented ghosts inside the statues.
You left them up?
That's... no. No, don't, no, man. What are you talking about? Sculptures are made by carving marble. You can't just put someone inside.
You definitely could. It wouldn't be marble, though. You could probably seal it up.
Perhaps it was more of a hardening cement thing. Plaster, maybe.
Who would do something like that? Dude, people back then were crazy.
Then, how else would you explain the ghostly whispers and wails?
They're probably from students hiding and crying after failing their exams.
Then let us investigate for ourselves. Is this only a story? Or are there really ghosts?
Why are you scared? Why are you scared?
First, let's split up and check the sounds near the sculptures. Then we can meet here after 10 minutes. All right, let's get started.
Hee. Oh, she's going off on her own.
I'm not scared. No big deal.
You're scared.
Huh? Why are you just standing there, Sensei?
Actually, I'm afraid. I don't know this place well.
Coward.
Coward! Oh.
All right, then I'll go with you and we'll look together. Just don't get embarrassing. Don't go embarrassing me. It's all a hoax, okay?
Make sure to stay close to me.
Don't treat me like a little kid. I'm not afraid, really.
No, I'm afraid. I'm the scared one. Don't leave me. I listened around the sculptures with Rena.
Boo. It's just wind, nothing more. No haunted whispers.
Rena. Or I just start pranking her.
Let me out. I need to escape. What was that? Did you say something, Sensei?
I have no idea.
There was a sound. It was a voice. It sounded so strange and...
What's going on?
I'll curse them. I'll curse the ones who made me into this. You know, it's you, isn't it? You would do this. It's all a prank, right?
She's like, yeah, you're right.
You caught me.
She's like, yeah, I would prank you. You're right.
Aw, come on. I knew it.
Let me out. Please. Now it's Ari.
Huh? That wasn't me. But it definitely came from Kanoe's. Direction. You saw my lips were sealed. That's right. It isn't her.
Who is it? Who's the big jokester?
You can't get me. Nya, nya. Shh. Yeah, don't you dare mock me. Ugh, no.
Oh, now she's looking.
Come out already.
Call.
A crow? Perhaps it was the crow. Crows can talk too if you train them. You think I don't know that crows sound? Do you think I don't know what a crow sounds like?
Maybe. We looked for a while, but we never found out who had been speaking. I wonder who that was.
Oh, did you talk to a ghost? Yeah. Sounds like a cute ghost. I'm telling you, someone was pulling a prank.
It really wasn't you, was it?
Who knows?
Ventriloquy and a versatile voice. That means your major is...
I'll tell you one day, but let's enjoy the secret until then.
I see.
Wait, so it was her? Was that actually, did he just call it out? Did he figure it out? What? And let's move on. There's still so much to show you, Sensei. All right, here we go. From there, they took me all over Wildhunt Academy. It's a nice little classroom. Oh, it's the park that they keep using. That's new though. You've seen that. We got a fair amount of new. I mean, that bird's eye one is still pretty sick. It's still my favorite. And so much more. Now, Sensei, how was it? Did you enjoy yourself? Yeah, it was fun. The hours flew by. Yoo-hoo-hoo. Don't get too happy yet. We've saved the best for last. According to the Arcana, the final stop on this tour is summoning a demon with magical glyph. Are you talking about a real demon? Of course they're real, aren't they? Meow meow. Caw caw. Hear that? They agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, you heard the familiars. It's true. This is all determined by fate. You can't escape, Sensei. All right, well, we have another ad break coming up. I hope you get some fun and entertaining ads. Hope they're cool. I'll fill you in with what you miss out when you get back from the ads. I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Please leave me out of it. You have to have a silly laugh. What's a tsundere laugh? I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Baka, baka, baka. Seeing how happy the occult was, I eagerly anticipated the next prank. Okay, so that was a prank that Kanoe pulled, I guess. Dormitory 4, Unit 404. Something accursed appears. Dun 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 dun. After the tour, we return to their dorm. For a proper summon, we must first create the right ambiance. I think the ambiance is plenty already. Sensei, do you enjoy a good school time ghost story? Because we have a few secret rules in this dorm. Outsiders aren't allowed to know, but I'm going to read a little. Would you like to listen? Nod. Yes, ma'am. Then let's begin. Dormitory Special Guidelines, Chapter 13. Within 13th chapter, you will find the critical instructions. We created this section to ensure that every Wildhunt student lives in safety and health. Special circumstances have necessitated this chapter's addition. Students, please follow the following rules. No phone numbers within Wildhunt Academy shall leave the number 6 appear in the row, so do not be tempted. We'll have the number 6 appear in a row, so they don't want the 666. If you press 6 in succession, you must hurry to the attic. Assume a duck and cover position and hide as best that you can for at least 10 minutes. Oh man. No matter who knocks, no matter who calls your name, you must not answer. For that someone is calling is not someone you know. Let me read too. Wait. So they're like sacred texts that they're reading from. It's just the rule book. They're just reading the school rules as they're summoning. Oh my god. Awesome. Incredible. Great. So or are they saying that this is what they're gonna do? All right, let's see what else we have. The central stairs are for the prefectural council exclusively. All other students must avoid traversing these steps. We ask for your continued cooperation, as this rule is to keep traffic flow smooth. Do not follow any contradictory instructions. Stay off the staircase. It is paramount. What's this one about? Who knows? Don't take it seriously. She's making something out of nothing.
Welcome back from ads, everybody. Hope they were fun and entertaining. We're just doing a little quick demon summoning ritual where we're reading the rule book. You know, the sacred text of the rules. Like, don't use the number 6 and don't use these stairs. This is gonna summon a demon for sure. Hehe. Then would you like to read 3, Rena? Why me? You said it's nothing, right? Then you would have no problem reading it. You're just trying to tease me. Fine, I'll take the challenge. It's not like the occult's real or anything. The drill is designed for preparedness, and accordingly, some exits and staircases will be temporarily blocked in order to simulate an emergency. This is just the fire exit plan? How is this gonna summon a demon? Is this gonna summon Smokey Bear? Oh no. Therefore, students encouraged to use the central Huh? Wait, what about... I thought you couldn't use the stairs. Brenna, you had an emergency evacuation drill when you started here, right? I did. Which stairs did you use? I think it was the central stairs. Hey, Rena broke the second rule. Ah, then could it be perhaps that is why the ghost sought you out? You're cursed. No way, don't be ridiculous. Besides, I wasn't the only one on those stairs, and the others never heard anything. Then let me read the final rule. Once you have read all the rules up to this one, please dispose of this chapter by burning it. If you are unable to fulfill this task, use the red telephone on the first floor and call extension 66. Wait a minute, but is this book filled with contradictions? Is that the point? I'm so confused. An expert will arrive shortly to assist with disposal. But Wildhunt doesn't use consecutive 6 numbers. Then who's coming and from where? Wait, but yeah, that's the point. Because if somebody comes, you're supposed to ignore them. This is nonsense. Where did you find such a weird thing? Just toss it. Well, if we throw it in the trash, who knows what will happen? Yes, that's why we should burn it. And conduct a special ritual. So that was your plan all along? Yoo-hoo-hoo, it seems we've achieved optimal ambiance. So, we shall now properly begin the demon summoning ritual. That wasn't part of it? Wait, what? Master, you'll help us, won't you? You cannot say no, hehe. You invited me in, but you won't let me leave? Now, I'll draw the magic circle on the for summoning. Where are you gonna draw it? Master, what do you think about the number 4? Don't you find it ominous and eerie? Spooky? We have the most 4s in the whole campus. We will summon here, in building 4, unit 404. There's no building 6, unit 606? Unfortunately, no. That would have been fun. 4's not that scary, right? Is there any, like, scary meaning to 4? I don't think there is. Anyway, for that reason, this is the most appropriate room for demon summoning. I can't think of a better place. What? You're gonna paint our dorm floor? We live here! Yoo-hoo-hoo, don't worry, I mixed everything perfectly. You're in no danger. It'll just be a pop and a puff of smoke. It's explosive too? Hey, aren't you curious, Rena? Don't you want to know what will happen if she draws a glyph? And we see if a demon shows up? No, not at all. I'm curious. Can't we try it? Even the animals were looking forward to it? Rena? Fine, whatever, go, but I better not get hurt. When you break any of my stuff, you're paying for it with interest. Yoo-hoo-hoo, thank you. As expected of dear Rena. Oh man, poor girl. I really thought she was a tsundere, but she kind of just getting bullied. She's not a tsundere, she's just being bullied. Oh. So the work began.
I've never seen this design before. Where did you learn this? It's a unique magic circle I created referencing ancient numerology. Hey, how inspired. Well, I don't understand it. It looks so impressive. Stop encouraging her.
No. Do it. Moments later.
At last, the magic circle is complete. Now let's enchant the spell and complete the ritual.
Is Ari gonna make me actually summon a demon in my basement right now? If I say this, am I gonna summon a demon? Oh, that'd be so funny. How do you even say that? Finglui Miglu. Nah.
Wait, stop. That was too dangerous. Don't. You didn't like it? Then.
Asura Balbalta.
You're using that to summon a demon?
Surely that means something, right? I'm looking that up. I want to look up the first one. What did she say? PH thingy NGLUI. It is a thing. It's a full-on thing. Oh, it's to summon Cthulhu from H.P. Lovecraft's horror stories. Okay, it's the Call of Cthulhu. She was gonna summon Cthulhu. Also, Renan knows enough to be like, yo, stop! Don't summon Cthulhu. That's too far. Let's start with, like, I don't know, something easier. Maybe don't go straight to Cthulhu. All right, let's see what this other one is. Asura Balta. Asura Balbalta. 7th studio by a South Korean hip-hop duo. Contains the story of 3 unknown comedians who are running toward their dream, and a woman whose life has collapsed and getting back up, finding... I feel like this has nothing to do with summoning a demon. Use it to summon Ibuki. You could summon Ibuki. Never mind, you can't summon Ibuki because I probably turned it off. Hold on a minute. Ibuki? What? Why isn't she there? Ibuki. Wait, hold on. Why isn't Ibuki there? No! Ibuki, why can't I redeem you? There we go. Whatever, Zuna broke. Okay, now you can summon Ibuki if you want. Ah, yes. Yeah, but you should probably start, you know, start with something simple. Anyway, I don't know what this Asura Balbalta is. What if I just type in Asura Balbalta demon? Or maybe I type in meaning. It's probably more important. It's a phrase often used in Korean media like manhwa. Derived from Buddhist chants meaning destruction of devils or demons. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, we learned a little bit. She almost summoned Cthulhu and then just said something like, just come here, demon. Rana, you know more about spells than I thought. So you're only pretending not to enjoy the occult? Shut up! When I'm around you seniors, I just pick things up by overhearing. Then how about I recite an original spell instead of relying on the classics? Water of Dawn, following the guidance of the Arcana. Fate that longs for tomorrow, relying on the path of light. Gather all wishes and summon the forbidden flame. Heed my call and manifest on this land. Awaken blazing seed. Blazing seed? But blazing... that's... What in the world? Oh, I thought it would just be a little smoke. That was quite the explosion, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Maybe I'm overtraining? Hey, what's up? You, what's going on here? The accursed has caught up to us. The accursed was the prefectural council all along? Our greatest nemesis has arrived. Every success requires a trial. But don't give up. We must remember that a challenging... ... spirit is all that matters. Oh, enough with it. It's over. Done. Everything's ruined. And they were also screaming in the art gallery. Council, take them away. Why are you smiling? Yep, me too. What did I do? I didn't do anything. There are no exceptions to the rules. I didn't do anything, I swear. Help me. I was arrested with the Occult Society. Yuka, save me. I feel like Yuka's the only one who could save me in this position. All right, well, I got arrested. That's cool. I've never been arrested by a student. Actually, that's a lie. I literally have been kidnapped, so never mind. All right, Wildhunt meditation. Each person's dream. I'm in prison again. Prison is an attic? A firing squad. It's the attic? Much like Cinderella. We're not actually Cinderella, and we're not looking for lentils in the ashes, but what we must remember is that... Oh, can it? Enough with the jokes and metaphors. How are we gonna get out of here? So, what is this place? It's a terrifying prison that isolates a student from the outside world while draining their mana. A warded barrier of insidious design. It's just the meditation room. We're in timeout, so we can think about what we've done. We're in timeout. No. I see. You could call it a jail, though there's less enforcement than that. It's not bad here. It's warm. Meals are delivered regularly. So don't worry, everyone. We'll be released soon. Yes, we must be positive. Ugh, I'm so glad you're not concerned. What if this goes on your permanent record? Why did I stick these freaks and end up here? Magic circle summoning glyph. This is the last time I let this nonsense stand. Magic circle. How did everyone become interested in the occult? I love how he's including Rena, even though she's definitely not interested. How did you become interested, Rena? Sure, that'll make her happy. I didn't specifically seek it out. I simply enjoyed spending time with everyone. It's like having another band to hang out with. Isn't that reason enough? Hehe, yes, as long as we're having fun. This world is full of darkness. If you wish to survive, it's better to cultivate joy. How did you get into all this, Kanoe? I mean, no offense, but look at her. She was designed to be part of the occult. I also have no specific reason. I merely enjoy it. You don't need a reason for liking something. And the occult is surprisingly useful for schoolwork. As Aries said, the arts and the occult cannot be separated. And so, just so you know, I have excellent grades. Oh, that's great, Kanoe. I respect that. I should be more like you, but I always get so nervous when it comes to practical matters. I see. I'm actually failing a few classes. Ooh, what's this song? Emotional song? Emotional music? Nice. You're failing. Also, I'm a teacher, so like, you need some help? It's kind of my job. Kind of my whole thing. It's kind of what I do. Go like way too millennial with that. I thought I was so talented before I got here, but I saw everyone else's drawings that weren't scribbles, and they made actual art. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't improve. So I kept feeling insecure
among the other art majors. Everyone else is so talented and amazing, but I haven't made one good thing. That's why you're so nervous when you saw your friends at the art gallery. Caught me. Pathetic, isn't it? Not really. It's not like I want to stay like this. I will improve, I swear. That's when I got into the occult, so it could help me improve. If I create work like the portrait of Genesis one day, well, then that's the day I can stand tall with everyone else. Is that strange? A student is so motivated to reach her dreams. Then what a teacher should do now is... No, it's not strange. It's very possible. Yoo-hoo-hoo, right? I knew Master would believe in me. So, Sensei embraces this nonsense as well. As I've said repeatedly, I don't believe in the occult. The silly urban legends and made-up phenomena that people keep spreading can be explained. All this stuff like demons, fate, premonitions, magic, unless I see it for myself, I'm not buying it. Yeah, it's good to think logically. He's just on everyone's side. I take no sides. It's very useful. Ren has said that she's going to be a great fashion designer in Kivoto someday. It's better to dream big, right? My grades are pretty good. That's right, and my dream is to continue finding whimsy and hope in the everyday. You know what, Tsumugi? That's me. That is my opinion too. I want to continue to find whimsy and hope in the everyday. That is a great dream. I might steal that line. What is your dream, Kanoe? To have friends? I don't know. It's a secret. Oh, come on, tell us. We all said ours. Do you really want to know? Then I suppose I shall. My dream, she's blushing, is to recover a connection from my past life. Huh? I had a strong connection with someone in my past life. I recently realized it. I see. That's good. He's really trying his best to be a good sensei. Excuse me, but I think you're forgetting that you're in the meditation room right now. Sorry, we'll be quiet. Well, you all don't seem like the type to benefit from being locked up anyway. Wait, is this her? Ah, I wonder who this is. Who could this be? I wonder who this person is. Sensei's like, I know you from somewhere. I wonder where I've seen you before. Who could this person be? I guess it's just a random student. No similarities at all to any prisoner. Definitely not at all. Come out, everyone. I'll let you off with a warning this time. But if I catch you again, I'm reporting you to the assembly. Thank you. You're the only one who's understanding Miria. Miria, okay. Miria? I don't know. I guess Miria. If word gets out that we excessively detained Shale Sensei, we'll never hear the end of it. So get out of here before I change my mind. Come on. I mean, they have to have a line where Sensei's like, I feel like I recognize her. Come on, man. It's so clearly Akira. It's definitely her. There's not gonna be any line where he's like, even if it's like, it should be an internal monologue. Maybe they're not, because it's so obvious that we're supposed to know. So maybe Sensei does know, but it's so obvious that we're not even gonna get an internal monologue about it. It's just that obvious. Obviously he's gonna play along. He's not gonna be like, you're the one of the 7 prisoners. That wouldn't be something he did. Because he's already met with her and he kind of like respects her, and he's not gonna like put her in prison or whatever. She's because you're like a Robin Hood kind of thingy. So granted, I don't think he would put any of the prisoners back in prison unless they truly did something wrong, which like Wakamo did, but that Wakamo's a special case. Thank you. Phew, we're free.
Am I not going to talk with her at all? She's part of the prefectural council or prefectural council.
Yeah, she's a friend I've been indebted to for a while. At least among the officers of the prefectural council, she's the most lenient.
He's like, I see. Okay, so he does know. He does know. Okay. He's like, okay, I see what she's doing. All right, Miss Prefectural Council member. Now let's return to the dorm. We need to clean up.
Ah, right. It must be a total mess.
Yes, sorry. I'll help clean up.
You're partially responsible for not stopping them, so you should help.
Okay, fine.
And that's why I will too. You're so kind, Rena. Flattery will get you nowhere.
It will. It can and it will. Oh, here we go. Aha. To think I'd see you here. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Here's more. They're just setting her up. Okay, so this is gonna be in the background. Thank God. I was like, come on, you're gonna mention, like, this can't be kept a secret for more than like 2 episodes.
Foo, Ichomurli sensei.
Yeah, it's me. I know it's you. Man, I'm so excited. It's funny because, like, it was so obvious that I didn't even see anyone, like, freaking out about it on Twitter. It's that obvious that no one was like, yo, that's so cool. They're just like, obviously, she's a normal student. Proof of legend. Which I think it's fine. It's not bad at all. I don't want it to be a crazy twist. Because I really like to see more of the prisoners in their normal life. Like, I love that little episode of Akemi and Sumire. That was really fun. And we get a ton of Okamo as well. So I like to see more of the prisoners in their daily life. After returning to the dorm, everyone worked so hard to clean up. Wait, is that... Several canvases covered in black fabric were stacked in the corner of the room.
You shouldn't look at those. They're Aries' old paintings. Leave them be.
She kept them and didn't throw them away?
She said she wanted to reflect on her first steps. Looking at your past, immature self must be painful. She works the hardest of all of us.
Girl chasing her dreams.
Master, what are you whispering about?
Well, huh?
About my past life. It seems Sensei doesn't remember their past life with me. You were the one Kanoe was talking about?
I don't know anything. Thanks to Kanoe's intervention, Eri never caught on what we were really talking about. I can't speak. Eri's dream. With unvoiced thoughts, we continue to clean. Sparkly!
Yoo-hoo-hoo, good as new. If you pull something like this again, I'll make you pay. Oh, well, Then maybe we should try a new approach for our next activity. Please think about the consequences of your actions. That explosion was stronger than I thought. The walls have been weakened. If we want to stay safe, we should try somewhere outside the dorms. But the council's surveillance is much harsher out there. I don't see a path. What we need right now is Arcana's magic. It's time to read the tarot cards.
Okay.
Shocking. Now let's analyze the reason why we failed. Master, please draw 3 cards and put them on the table, face down.
Okay. I figured it was 3. I just read it wrong the first time. Carefully draw the cards and place them on the table.
And then let's see. Interesting. Perhaps we didn't have enough firepower? Hey, maybe we should have blown up the whole dorm. I understand. Demons only want to commune with exciting people. If we'd have blown up the dorm, I think we would have faced a demon named Expulsion. I think the firepower is more metaphorical. And this card symbolizes old history. Master, I'm sorry. Could you draw one more card? I don't think that's how tarot cards work. I have a couple friends who do them. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you can just draw another card. But it's up to you, I guess. It's up to the person reading them to decide what it means, so. This is upright magician. Yeah, good or bad. The magician cannot be so easily interpreted. It signifies great ability, but also unpredictability. It's impossible to know for sure. Unpredictable sounds like the seniors. It's just like us. Oh my god. He's just like me. Uh-oh. I see, that's it. Thank you, Rana, as expected of a member of the Occult Investigation Society. What? I don't like where this is going. These cards say to refer to ancient history as your dream of a transformative future. It is pure magic. Everyone, do you remember the story of about Wildhunt's magic? You mean that? I see. There's so much like, oh, you mean that place? Oh, you mean this? There's so much of that, and I love it. Because like just once or twice would have been annoying, but the fact that they always are like, oh, you're talking about that thing? It's really funny. That's so aggravatingly hilarious. I see. Reviving the whispered legend into a present, that too is art. What is? Don't just talk about something like everyone understands. Explain it. You were doing it earlier too, Rena. You were part of it. A giant magic circle. On the night of the full moon, the legend says if you create a giant magic circle connecting the Academy's 4 major facilities, something amazing will happen. What exactly is this amazing thing? It's an old legend, made before writing. We're unsure. But it's said to be magic that grants your fondest wish. Yoo-hoo, isn't that exciting? Are you for real? You're gonna run all around campus at night to draw a circle on the floors? What if you get caught by the Prefectural Council? Hey, listen carefully, Rena. It's fine as long as we don't get caught. Art blooms through adventure. And if the legends are accurate, then my dream will come true. And it sounds fun. Yeah, I knew it. Sensei, stop them. I don't know, it sounds kind of fun. If it helps Aries' dream, I'll join. Of course, we shouldn't try anything too extreme. I agree. To cheer on each other's dream and lend each other strength. These leave no doubt that. Friendship. So all that matters. Whatever. Do whatever you want. I'm out. It's fine. I understand your concern. Whatever happens, I'll make sure you don't get in trouble. Always such a smooth talker. Now, let's see. The form of the large magical glyph that is said to circle the entire academy. Let's head to the Arts Information Center and investigate. I'm sure some of these things must form a circle. Will you come too, Rana? Just to make sure you seniors don't cause a scene, I guess. That's really it. Got it? We know. I'm sure you do. We're in the library looking for circles. We're reading. Even Ren is reading. Haha, caught you reading. Imagine reading. Couldn't be me. The investigation proved arduous. Sag. Nothing looked as neat or clear as we hoped. No matter how we tried to connect the buildings, We'd end up with a comically dented magic circles. I wondered how much longer we could keep trying. Well, she figured it out. I found it! I finally got it! The location of Wildhunt's magic circle! Hee. This is for real? It's not just some drawing on an old map, right? Yoo-hoo, it's real. We couldn't see it because we kept trying to connect the modern buildings. But if we align the old buildings, the ones that were here when Wildhunt was founded, we see a perfectly symmetrical magic circle. And it even involves math, not just the magic circle, but a magic square. All right, well, it's not a circle then. It's a square. If you add the final number of each building's address that runs along these lines. See, 6 lines add up to 26. Coincidence? I think not. This was intentional, I knew it. The occult built Wildhunt's very foundation. No way. It's just the secret waited all this time for someone to discover it. An undeniable magic circle. What magic awaits us if we complete it? Still, I guess I gave Kanoe the wrong. I gave Tsumugi Kanoe's voice for a second. My bad. Still, there's one problem. Look at this map of the academy now. It's changed significantly. Buildings disappeared, new ones appeared. This is the problem. A new building built right where the circle passes through. Could it be? Oh dear. Yeah, in order to complete the magic circle, according to this map, we must pass through the Prefectural Council's dorm. Oh no, a conflict. What will we ever do? I'm scared. So that was 7, so we're going 8 now. Park near Nemo Gallery. Meeting. So we have to go near the Prefectural Council dorm to draw this magic circle. Yes, it's risky. An unexpected trial. Every protagonist must overcome a few. Protagonist knows where to call it quits. Yoo-hoo-hoo, I'm sorry. There's no entry for call it quits in my magic book. I think we'll make it if we save the prefectural building for last. In the event it gets dangerous, I'll be the bait. If the crows and cats help, we'll find a way. Kanoe? Master, do you think we should go with it? Yeah, if it helps fulfill your dreams, I'll help however I can. As expected of the supporting characters who can stand by the protagonist and an inspiration to all. It seems I judged you right. Above all, do not draw with any dangerous paints. Yoo-hoo, of course, I wouldn't be so reckless twice. Oh, it would be amazing to set it off with a bang. Airy? I'm joking, honestly. Then, as master advised, we'll keep it safe and use safe, inert materials. And so begins the plan to resurrect Wildhunt's ancient magic circle and make everyone's dream come true. I'll call it Operation Walpurgis Night. Walpurgis, what a word. Walpurgis. Walpurgis Night, a European festival on the night of April 30th into May 1st. Marking the end of winter with bonfires, music. Has pagan roots. And then it has a Christianization. Named after Saint Walpurga. So the pagan thing wards off evil spirits. It used to be and it's also called the Witch's Sabbath. Interesting. Looks like it started in Germany, maybe? Or at least that's where they still celebrate it, I mean. Interesting, cool. It welcomes in spring nowadays, but it used to ward off evil spirits. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, here we go again. But what should we use to draw? We'll need a lot of what we want to circle the entire campus. And if we use the school supplies, the prefectural council might catch on. After all, we were just in trouble. We can't be looking suspicious. Don't worry, I know a way to procure something safely. How? Let's keep it a secret, Sensei. Because I think it's more fun this way. I won't be dangerous. I assure you, do not worry. Then, we will meet again for the operation, Sensei. On the night of the full moon. Walpurgis night. Yeah, I'll see you all then. Bye. I went back to Shale. And cried. The next day. The sun was bright. Then let's conduct the meeting. Meeting? Since you're the president of the Occult Society, you should know. Come, Mary, I'll show you a new world. Oh? Is this like a Wildhunt black market or something? Are we waiting for someone? Shh, she's coming. What are we doing? It's got to be one of the new girls. Yeah, Mio. Stop. One move and I'll shoot. It's Mio. Yay, Mio is here. Yatta. I'm so excited. The pain passes. But beauty remains? I'm trying to find decisive moments in life. There is nothing in this world without a decisive moment. Wow, this conversation is full of magical power. Oh, poor girl. I can't believe she used such secret passphrase. Why me? I have an urgent request. So wait, is this a Wildhunt black market? There's no way, dude. There's no way. Very well. Well, let's go somewhere private. We should be alone for a while. So, what do you need? Please sow these seeds at the marked locations. I need it by the eve of the coming full moon. She's like, what? This stuff? This much? What's it for? All shall be revealed. It's not for anything dangerous, is it? Of course not. Trust me, I'll pay the deposit in advance like always. Alright, I'll get it done. What? Mio? Oh, I know nothing about Mio, so this is all new information to me. Poor girl, what is happening? Then I'll leave you to it, Mio. Ah, your name is Mio. Nice to meet you. Mio, I'm Shirao Eri, but you can call me Eri. Yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna learn all about these girls, because we also have what? We have that other girl and we have Ritsu, right? So we have a lot of Wildhunt girls to meet, and I'm excited. Yes, nice to meet you. So, Mio, do you do a lot of shady deals like this? Somehow. Oh, poor girl. Oh, poor baby. But I'll quit after this one. I mean it this time. Well, I have my orders, so I'll be off. Your orders? Who do you work for? Do you work for Knoe? She acts reluctant, but you can trust her to follow through. Mio brings so many things into Wildhunt that can't make it through the normal channels. How does she get past the prefectural council checkpoints? Is it teleportation magic? Perhaps. Since we're done, let's head back and tell the others. A little while later. So she's a smuggler. She's Han Solo. The Han Solo of Kavotos. Let's go. Han Solo, but incredibly insecure. Now that the materials are secure, all that's left is the deed itself. The date is the night of the full moon, only a few days away. Are you still reluctant, Rena? I've been through a lot with you girls, but this is too dangerous. We're lucky to get off easy last time. If we keep breaking the rules, there'll be consequences. Just think of my grades. Can't you all stop? There are other fun things you can do. It doesn't need to be so dramatic. I totally understand how you feel, but a real ancient magic is right here, and it grants wishes. As an occult investigator, I have to see this through. What if it's just a protection ward? A charm? I've seen similar designs used in ancient art, and it's just a decoration. Imagine it, you'll go through all this trouble and there'll be no magic. And all this struggle, and at best, you'll end up locked up in the meditation room again. You still think that's worth it? Yes. Rena, why do you think rock climbers climb in the mountain? It's because the mountain is there. It's the same for me too. The reason I study the occult, it's because the occult is there. That kind of makes sense. Rena, I get scared too, just like you. This is dangerous. Still, it's worth it, even if we fail. This is for actual magic after all. And it could actually make everyone's dreams come true. Art is only advanced through great risks and challenge. I believe this risk is quite the same. Of course, not all risks succeed. Some fail and become complete disasters. But we still haven't tried. That's why I get on stage again and again without hesitation. Because I know that only through effort will I have a chance to make something great. And who knows? Maybe our wishes will come true. Come on. Yeah, that's about what I thought you'd say. Fine, then it's my turn. I don't hate you girls. And we always get tangled up in trouble. It's fun to hang together. No matter how I think about it, this doesn't feel right. I don't even believe in this occult nonsense, you know? That's why I'm sitting this one out. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. We are gonna possibly blow up the school and summon Cthulhu, so understandable, Rena. Okay. We only got a few more here. A Pierce Bell Tower Street. Uh-oh, we got a fight. Did I skip one? Oh, I didn't. Okay. I guess we're just going right into a fight. Why are we starting off immediately? Did I miss something? Be loud. I've never seen that animation. The girl just like stops at the door like, what was that? That was so funny, dude. I didn't realize there was a mob in there that's just like, what is going on? Wow, it was really funny. I love Aries' animation. That's so fun. She like spins her guns around and then bam. That's so good. And Kanoe just kind of throw stuff. Wait, Kanoe has a musket? I thought that was a shotgun. It's a musket. You can see her. Watch her reload. Hold on. Oh, never mind. We'll watch in the next one. She has a musket. She has like something that stamps the ball in there. That's so good, man. Why do you have a musket, Kanoe? That's so good. I love it. Incredible. What? Oh, do I have to like actually go into the story now? Normally the story replays. What? Why won't the story replay? Did they change that? It used to be if you play it once, you can just replay it and it'll do the story. Alright, I guess I just have to go in here. Well, that's weird. We did meetings, so we'll do the operation begins, I guess. Yeah, that's weird. They got rid of that. Interesting. I don't know. I must be reading it wrong. I must be remembering wrong. They wouldn't have changed that. Finally, it was the special day. Let's put this here. Master, tonight's the night. Are you ready? Where's Rena? Rena has respectfully declined. I don't think she will show. She made her other sleeping arrangements. I understand this operation is quite dangerous. And to force someone to act contrary to their heart is no way to develop art. You can only progress when you accept the diversity of opinions. Okay, I guess that's true. Yoo-hoo-hoo. Then let's review the operation and the rest up until nightfall. Finally, it's time. Let's get to the street. Here we go. Oh, let's go. I love this song. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, what a night. Only a few patrols left. And I can go back to bed. Besides, who's gonna act up right now? The moon's so bright. Alright, we have our last ad break of the night. Hope you get some good ads. Hope they're fun and entertaining. I'll fill you in with what you missed out on when you get back. Hope you have some fun ads. And I'll see you in a bit. You foo-foo. They don't know that the full moon is when the magic reaches peak. Most importantly, the security seems light. That's a good sign for us. And let's split up. Yes, everyone, please take the area marked on your map. Once finished, let's safely meet at the rendezvous point. May the blessing of magic be with you. Oh my gosh. What was that? The May the Force be with you? You can't do that. I should hurry too. Hey, I gotta get out of here. Is this the starting point? Check the magic circle materials. What am I doing? After digging in the designated spot, I found wires, LED lights, and reflective tape. We will draw a circle with LED lights and reflective tape. Oh, interesting. The lights will fire in a chain once we administer the signal. How about it, Sensei? It's safe, as I said. That's pretty safe. It's definitely safe. Better hurry before the Prefectural Council catches me. What is she doing? Why are you throwing stuff? Don't throw things. Oh my god, it's gonna happen. Totally. Everyone worked hard on their part of the circle. We seem to make smooth progress. Phew, that's all that's left outside of the Prefectural Council dorms. Hold it, who's there? Huh? Aren't you Sales Sensei? What are you doing out here at this hour? Kidnapping people. Ah, shoot. That's worse, isn't it? Also, I love this song too. This is a big jam. Oh, well, you see... Oh, yeah, I thought I should put the lights in the flower bed. You know, for art. Just making art for the students. I didn't see anything about that on the approved schedule. Communication, security, this is Owl 3. Owl 3, come on. Were there any creative flower bed-based activities scheduled tonight? Yeah, but I'm Sensei. I see, understood. I will respond accordingly. Sensei, please do exactly as I say. I ask for your peaceful cooperation. Save me! Someone save me! Meanwhile. Help me! Hi. Wait, so we all got caught? Man, we kind of suck at this. I guess we all got caught. Did Tsumugi get caught? Oh, Tsumugi's like, okay. Hi! Oh, she tried to run away! Sensei, I've received additional reports. What are you coordinating with the students of Unit 404? I don't know them at all. I don't know who they are. Welcome back, Romads, everybody. We got caught instantly. We all got caught. I don't know what you're talking about. What is Unit 404? What even is a student? Be honest. We may grant you leniency if you cooperate. Well... Caw. What did that crow drop? A dormitory special guidelines excerpt. You are able to fulfill this task. Use the red telephone on the first floor and call extension 666. And an expert will arrive shortly to assist you with disposal. 666 is our special agent line. Has it been breached? It's such an ominous number that we didn't even think anyone would dare use it. I don't know what's going on, but now's my chance. Better run while she's distracted. Run away! Ah, stop right there! I got shot, I guess. I die. Bam, boom, boom, boom. We win. Hand pant. Ah, master, over here. I sent a crow for you. I'm glad you weren't caught. It was harder than we thought. There, we've got him surrounded. There's nowhere to run. Surrender peacefully with your hands up. All we have left are the council dorms. To be caught now. Their vigilance was more aggressive than expected. Don't be disappointed. Even this can be a good experience. The artist's path is not meant to be easy. While it will not be painless, I believe we will find our answers in the art. In art, the challenge is all that matters. Enough with the babbling. What matters is that you're all caught in the act. Arrest them. Oh my god, the swarm. Oh, the bell. No, did we miss it? What's that? Where are those bells coming from? Over there, it's the nameless bell tower. It's ringing. The legendary bell. That rings on Doomsday. Guys, we need to complete the circle. Arrest us if you will. We need to complete the circle. Wish fulfilling magic. There's a saying, isn't there? On Doomsday, the bell sings alone. If you really believe that? It's the schoolyard urban legend. Urban legend or not, it's really ringing. It's so ominous. This is not something ominous. This is the sound of a girl's true heart. It is the sound of someone cherishing us all. What is this inspirational music? It is the sound of respectful disagreement, the ring of anxiety and regret, and the sound of guilt and self-blame overcoming the weight of helplessness. She tells her true story in her own way. Yes, we hear you. The beat of your beautiful, worried heart ringing above us. Ah, what am I even doing here? It's Rena. She's ringing the bell. How could they be so stupid? How could they get caught? Now that it's come to this, better finish the job, you hear me, you idiot seniors? She break into the bell tower? Caw, caw. Oh, there's a murder of crows too. Run away. You're spooked. Let's take our chance. Oh my god. Master, take my hand. Everyone, it's time to complete the spell. The wish-fulfilling magic is upon us. That was hilarious. So now we have magic 2, I believe. Ooh, I love this one. This place is oddly empty. We lost them in their own dorm. I think everyone is headed to the nameless bell tower. Oh, Rena, I hope she made it out okay. Since their bell is silent, they should return soon.
Everyone, let's hurry. Alright, I really am excited to see what's gonna happen. Now, if we just finish up from the front. How'd you get to our dorms? Everyone freeze, we're done with your crude tricks. Yoo-hoo-hoo, it's too late. We just completed the magic circle. It's time. It's with the full moon. The gates of truth will open. Magic circle and the full moon? Could it be? She's actually doing it. The urban legend? Absolutely, we'll show you. Magic circle, activate. Oh God. Oh. Oh, that's so good, man. They actually did it. Jesus, man. God, my strength, my life force. Oh, is this how I die? What's gotten into you? It's just LED lighting. I mean, that's pretty terrifying, though. If the whole town lit up like that. Yeah, I know. The move felt right, I guess. She was just kind of playing into it. That's cool. So now what? Why isn't anything happening? I laid all the plans out. The circle was drawn perfectly. Is there no such thing as wish-fulfilling magic? But isn't it wonderful? A Wildhunt. All of Wildhunt is shining. Oh my God, Tsumugi knew the whole time. The real magic. The real magic were the friends we made along the way. And in this case, we made no friends, but we were closer to each other. It's fine. That is really pretty, though. Out of respect, we use a special title for those who handle gems. They're called Shapers of Light. And gems mean more than simple stones. I see beautiful gems sparkling all around us. Like in the Passion, so many girls fighting for their dreams. That being said, as I stand with you, I see what we crafted together. This bewitching shape of light is all that matters. All right, wrap it up, surrender peacefully. And you'll pay for interrupting our sleep. Oh, man. Where's Akira? I need you to help me. Is Rena gonna get caught too? Is this how it ends? Everyone wait. There she is. Hi. You're Miria. Yeah. Hello, please wait a moment. The Assembly President requests a word. The Assembly President? She wants to talk to us? Correct, it's for you. Good evening, everyone. This is Uruwashi Manami, the President of the Assembly of the Arts. Is that the, that's the other girl that they're gonna release, right? I'm just looking it up. Uruwashi. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to look it up just to be safe in case it's a different character, but I'm pretty sure it's the other character that's going to be released. I could be wrong, but I don't want to get spoiled. So I know it's late at night. Thank you for your hard work. I wish I could be there at the scene with you, but due to the unfavorable circumstances, I had to call in. First, to be honest, I'm very touched. I've long taken an interest in the artists of Unit 404. I knew they would make something wonderful together, something unique and breathtaking. Tonight you have met my lofty expectations and crafting a masterpiece. This is a never-before-seen avant-garde installation where Wildhunt's past and present are linked through the understated geometrics. I wish to keep this work of art exhibited and maintained. Let everyone know that this art was made by Unit 404. Furthermore, I intend to have an observation deck installed so that everyone can enjoy the view. Once I get a proper photograph, I will proudly display it in a museum. Ufu. I look forward to your next endeavor, Unit 404. I hope to meet you all in person next time. Thank you for this creation and the birth of a new art form. Farewell. Yatta! The magic circle we drew is a masterpiece? It's as I told you. It's an exquisite shaping of light. Council members, you think it's pretty too, don't you? Well, yeah. It'd be a shame to take it down. I always wanted to make something people would notice. To be a beloved artist, not a failing student. Well, you're still failing your classes. You gotta do a lot of these. And the only reason I kept confident smile was because I couldn't hide the shame. But now, thank you. This is all because of you. If it weren't for your help, No, this is possible because you worked hard. Please, be proud. This is the wonderland of hopes and dreams. This is where everyone's dreams come true. Master. Yes, I will continue to work hard and do my best. I believe I'll be able to do anything with you by my side. And my friends. What happened to Rena? Wait, what happened to Rena? Did they arrest her? Because she wasn't there for this. She got arrested though, right? Or did she ring the bell and ran away? She must have rang the bell and run away, okay. Ah, yes. All of it really did come true. This is the wish-fulfilling magic I wanted. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I wish for all of you to fulfill your dreams, and for the magical days like this to continue forever. That's cool. You know what, though? That was really fun. The ending was nice. I know, like, the story was, like, pretty generic, but that was fun. And honestly, that gave proof to a theory I've kind of had about Kivotos. Is that I believe that there is some kind of, I don't know, I've kind of called it like the will of Kivotos, but it's essentially some kind of sentient, not be, but like some kind of like sentient force kind of thingy, where I guess it's very close to like God or something like that. I really think there is something like that, where it's not like a physical thing, but it's some kind of conscious like force that, like, you know, makes things happen. Because like something like that, where it's not like physical magic, but they had to do something and her wish was granted. It's like something much bigger than anything than Kivotos made that happen for Eri. And I feel like there has to be some kind of spiritual being out there, but you know, which granted, it's very similar to God. Obviously, they do worship God in Trinity and all that kind of stuff, but I think it's something like that. The only thing that I actually thought was like the student council president of Kivotos of Sanctum Tower, that she is that being, that God, that she became that being for Kivotos. But there's definitely, because like that, this kind of story kind of proved it. Like, yeah, you could say like there's just nothing out there, and that's just coincidence how the story turned out, but I feel like that would kind of defeat the purpose of this story and like the greater story of Blue Archive in general, is that there's something out there that is guiding people to their destinies and like letting, you know, making sure everything is working out the way it wants, you know? Like that's how, you know, that's how basically all of the main stories have been able to end well, is because there's just something, like you could just say it's like main character syndrome or like plot armor, but it's more fun to think that, and it's more meaningful to think that there's something out there that's pushing the plot along, making sure everyone gets exactly what they need to move on to their life. And I think that's cool. And this story to me kind of proves it. That there is something out there like bigger. I don't think Blue Archive is ever going to touch upon that. I think that's just supposed to be in the background. I mean, maybe it might, but I don't know. The only thing I think is I think it could just be the student council president, and that she has become this being, which would kind of be like an all-time thing. So it's like, even though she only left a few years ago, it's like she left, but she's always been there, you know, kind of like that kind of thingy. I don't know. I think that'd be a fun way to take the story. That's kind of where I thought it would go, or that's where I thought it was going with the final episode, sort of. And it's gonna be some like bigger ethereal beings. That's gonna be like the climax of this. But that was fun. I really liked that a lot. It definitely wasn't like my favorite top tier story, but just the overall like plot and everything was really good. And I mean, it kind of proved my theory about there being some kind of spiritual being out there that pushes the world forward. But yeah, that was cool. I really liked it. All right, now I just need to get I need to get Kanoe really quick. We got our 110 pull from the thing, so let's just get Kanoe real quick and then I can go to bed. I just need to get Kanoe really quick and then I can go to sleep. Just one real quick 10 pull and then I can go to sleep. I just get Kanoe and I can go to sleep. Dang it. Oh man, dude, imagine. Oh man, that would have been crazy. I really held it together. There. Fortunately, it was not meant to be. It is what it is. Dang, that was so funny. Oh man, dude, imagine. All right, so yeah, I'm not gonna pull for Kanoe or Aori. I think Natsu is good enough for Perorozilla if I really want it. And these are both non-limited students, so they'll be out. I'll be able to get them on the main banner or whatever. So, yeah. All right, so I guess there's nothing else, right? I think that's it. These are the stories. I'll check out the dice race later. I guess I don't need to do that right now. Yeah, I don't really know. I think we're all set now. I think we're good. Like I said, I kind of already said what I wanted to say. The story was really good. It was kind of basic, but if you use it as proof for like there being something bigger out there, which I mean we already know, because there's like the chroma, there's like the gematria, there's always something out, but I mean something even bigger than them, like something crazier than the chroma. I feel like maybe it could be like an opposition to the chroma, but something that like drives the will of the students and like sort of like fate. It's essentially God. Essentially, that's what I'm going with. But I don't want to make too big of a parallel, because I know Blue Archive says they're not. Which they are. They definitely are making parallels to Christianity. I don't care what they're saying. They literally worship God at Trinity. Like, it is literally God. They say it. But I don't want to make too many parallels, but it's something like that. Honestly, the way the better way to look at it would probably be Star Wars. I always make Star Wars comparisons, but like the cosmic force in Star Wars, where it's like there's like two things, like the force that people can physically manipulate and like use to move things, and then like the force that like drives people to their ambitions. It drives the plot, and stuff like that. I feel like Kivotos has something like that, but I don't know. I feel like this story kind of proves that. All right, we do have one more 10 pull though, thanks to the thingy. So I don't know. There's a chance. You never know. There's a chance. It's not the free 10 pull magic, but it could be the free 10 pull magic. It could be the free 10 pull magic. It could be the free 10 pull magic. You never know. You never know with the free 10-pull magic. The login bonus. The login 10-pull magic. It could happen. It could happen. Oh, wait. Oh, it's Noah. Okay. I mean, that's actually pretty good. She's what? Hovercraft Wakamo? And I really like her live 2D. Okay, I'm actually not too upset about that. For like just a random off pull, I'm actually not upset about that. That's pretty sick. I am pretty upset about the Tomoe Chipao, but I'm not upset about Pajama Noah because I did want her to complete the collection. The Pajama collection. But I also know she's like a Wakamo hovercraft destroyer, but I don't really have her built though. That's the problem. You need her like UE 50 or something like that. Has her gun always been that absurdly modified? Crazy. Anyway, what does she get? Increased attack. And a piercing effectiveness. It's pretty good. This is level 5. Let's just max it really quick. Okay. I'm just doing this to look at it. 114 deals damage, applies weakness detection, deals 34% of her attack as additional damage to effective area. Oh, okay. That damage will not do a crit. Okay. Can be applied up to 240 times. Wait, what? Okay, I don't see the different thing. I'm just gonna have to look up how to use her. After using Noise Curfew, which is her main EX skill, 2 times, it increases the cost recovery by, okay, changes Noise Curfew to, okay, oh, okay. So you use this twice, and then it switches to this, which is cheaper and deals more damage. And applies 240 times. I don't get the 240 times part. Okay, but there's that. Okay. Increases attack and increases piercing effectiveness. Every 10 normal attacks. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can see how that's a good Wakamo hovercrafts. You just deal it 3 times, and I guess by that point you can just annihilate it. So I don't know, we'll see. I do want to look at like Noah normal. I don't think I have Noah built. I want to look at her weapon. Do I have Noah built? Noah. I have her, right? I definitely have her somewhere. There she is. Yeah, her gun is. I never realized her gun was so highly like decorated. I guess it's really not. It just has decals. But what should I get? Yeah, it's like custom colored part. It looks like 3D printed extensions, to be honest. Also, this is like it's an SMG. It's basically an SMG. That's funny. Extended stock to hold down the trigger. Wait, what? A pistol Noah modified with a conversion kit. Extended stock and hold down the trigger, and voila, it's basically an SMG. That's not how pistols work. What do you mean you converted your pistol into an SMG? Is that possible? I genuinely thought it was a SMG this whole time, but it's a pistol that she converted into a submachine gun. I'm not a gun nut. I don't claim to be a gun nut. I don't feel like turning a pistol into an SMG is a good idea. I always thought that her and Yuka had the same gun type, but hers is definitely an AR, right? Or an SMG, I guess. Pair of machine guns, and she uses 2. They help Yuka make rational, intelligent decisions. I've never read that. They help her make rational and intelligent decisions. Man, I gotta have a stream where I read like all the where I read all the gun things because that's funny. They make her make intelligent and rational decisions. I've read her, the Chikska or something. Simply aims the pistol and shout, "Purge!" And just like that, it's done without even pulling the trigger. I love it. Anyway, that's for a different day. Fortunately, no Konoe, but we did get Pajama Noah, so I'm actually pretty pumped about that. That's pretty sick. I'm pretty happy. Because I did want her. I really just wanted her to come for Yuka, to be honest. I probably won't build her because I think my Mika's good enough, and I can always borrow a Pajama Noah if I really need one. So there's that. But I'm gonna call it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I really liked it. It's another classic Blue Archive. I will have to say, maybe it's just because I've been playing it for so long. The events aren't bad. They are definitely, the event stories are not bad. They're not getting worse. They are just getting more like, it's another good story, you know? Like, I enjoy them. But I feel like I haven't felt an event that was like truly like, this is hilarious. I've never really had, besides maybe the Sugar Rush event, that was pretty impactful. I think Mario Pop Idol was pretty impactful. Like the funniest one was Trip Trap Train. That was like truly the funniest and like definitely the best event they've had so far. The Sean Hyjing ones were good because they were lore focused, kind of like a main story thing. I don't know, I haven't felt like this is like a great event story. I haven't felt like that in a while. They're all good. They're all really good. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know, I just haven't felt anything like that was a good story. And I really liked how much that like showed the world. And I mean, getting to see Wildhunt, that was a great introduction to Wildhunt. That was a perfect introduction to Wildhunt. Hello, Izza. How are you doing? We're literally just about to end because I'm all done. I'm about to go to bed, Izza. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about the events, but yeah, I liked it. That was a great introduction to Wildhunt. I cannot wait for part 2. I genuinely cannot wait. I think it's going to be awesome. The next character I'm pulling for is going to be Ritsu, I believe. Let me see here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Banner list. All right, let me just do a quick banner check. So we just have these two. So next up, we're gonna have Baida's swimsuit, Squad swimsuit. Skipping, we got CNC Bunny Girls, which I'm skipping. Then we get Fuyu and Mio, which I'm probably gonna skip Fuyu and Mio. And then we get Ritsu. Yeah, I think I'm saving until Ritsu, which is going to be probably 4 or 5 banners from now. Hello, Ronin. Thank you for the unya. I'm about to end. I'm just going over the banners I'm going to be pulling for here. Yeah, I'm definitely pulling for Ritsu. Then we have the 2 limited magical girls, Reisa and Suzumi. I'm definitely doing that. And then I know there was one more. Oh yeah, Yakumo and Takane. I gotta grab them for sure. And then we suffer, and then we suffer, and we suffer from there. So actually, I think after Takane Yakumo, there's no one coming out. And there's been about 4 or 5 banners. Just finished your dailies for Girls Frontline. Nice. Had a blast. It was ending in 10 minutes. Oh, you had to like crush it then. Well, I'm glad you finished it then. Glad you got through it. That's a good feeling. That was like me with Trick Cal today. I had to finish the 100 days event. I had like, I mean, I did the event. There was like 4 or 5 stories I needed to read. Or I was like, oh no, it's gonna end in a few hours. I need to read this now. Oh, I forgot about Subaru. Subaru's coming before Yakumo and Takane. And I believe she's from Arius. We're getting an Arius story. Okay. The one thing I am more interested about is we haven't had main story in a while. When was the last main story? Oh, I guess Decagrammaton. Decagrammaton was main story, right? Oh, okay, this is it. Okay, never mind. I thought this was going to be an event story, so never mind. We're literally getting this. All right, never mind. We are getting more main story. I was like, we haven't had main story added in a bit. But we did just get Decagrammaton, which we got this chapter 2, which I will do at some point. And then we're getting this, God, it's going to be a while. Couple months. And I believe this is more Squad or Arius stories. So that'll be cool. We still have to finish, chapter 1. No, we don't. I did chapter 1. Oh, because I have to play these in what? I have to play them in chronological? I didn't. Why would that be? I wonder why they're making me go back and do chapter 3. 43? Oh, wait, do they count up? Hold on. There's 43 episodes in chapter 3? Wait a minute. Wait. Clear volume 1, chapter 3, episode 43. What? You're telling me there are 43 episodes? No, there's not 43 episodes. That must be counting. That must be counting from like all of these episodes. There's no way. Also, we should do the prologue at some point. That'd be fun to go back and look at. What do you mean chapter 3 has 43 episodes? Hold on. I'm gonna YouTube this really quick. I want to see if somebody's played through it. So what is this? Abidos Story Chapter 3. Abidos Story Chapter 3. Oh god, it's 7 hours. All right, here's a playlist. It's 43 episodes? What do you mean? This is 43 episodes. Oh my god. That's gonna take like 60 streams. Jesus Christ, man. What do you mean this is 43 episodes? It is. I can't believe it. Okay, well, this is the next main story we gotta do. It's gonna take us like a month. Because the way I do these is I break them up on Wednesday and Friday. Normally I can break up a chapter in 2 streams. But you're telling me I have to do this in what, 43? They're usually about 20. So it's gonna be 4 streams, probably 5. I have to do 5 streams. That's the one thing I enjoyed about Blue Archive, is that the stories were so good, or at least the chapters were so well paced, where I could easily do them in like in 2 sets, you know, 2 sets of streams, and I could do a whole chapter. You're telling me there's 43 episodes? I mean, I'm sure it's peak, but Jesus Christ, man. Even final episode wasn't like that. Final episode is 4 chapters, but each chapter was like 20. It was like 15. Let's see. Nope. 21, 16, and 12. You know, this was actually a pretty small one. 43 episodes. All right, I don't know. I'm pretty worried about that. I'm pretty worried about a 43 episode story. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to play it. I'm probably going to like it. What the heck, man? I don't know. I'm kind of Yeah, this was our biggest 24. Let me read. What was Hyakaryoda on chapter 1? 26. So they are definitely getting longer, but to jump from 26 to 43? Dude, this thing better be the most peak cinema of all time. 43 episodes. God dang. That's insane. All right, well, I'm glad I looked at that before I did it, because oh my god, that's gonna take forever. That's gonna take forever, dude. That's gonna be like the length of a visual novel that I like, a standalone visual novel. Oh my god. Anyway, well, that's a funny way to end it. 43 episodes of chapter 3. I'm not gonna be able to, not that I realize it's that long, I'm not gonna be able to touch that for like 2 months, because I'm gonna be too busy, because I'm gonna want to do it like Wednesday, Friday, Wednesday, Friday, Wednesday, Friday, back to back, 3 weeks in a row. I don't know when I'm gonna have that time, you know. All right, I'll plan that out in the future, but no main story for a while, I guess. I'm glad I looked that up, because I kind of wanted to do it like in a couple weeks when there was a little bit of a lull, because these next banners, when there's going to be a lot of reruns and stuff and pushes, there'll be plenty of time. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do this. Jeez. All right. Well, whatever it was, this story was really good. I liked it a lot. Unfortunately, no Kanoe, no Eri. But yeah, I'll be back on, I still don't know if I'm going to stream on Saturday or Friday or both, but regardless, I will be building the Shupogaki train set this weekend, either Friday or Saturday. We'll see. And if I do both, I'll be playing Unbeatable on Saturday, which I kind of want. I think I'd rather do Unbeatable, so maybe I'll do both. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna head out for now. Hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you on Friday or Saturday. Bye.